And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Today is Saturday. We did not live stream last night simply because it was the 4th of July. And for anyone who lives in the U.S., we have a lot of fireworks that go off, and my dogs do not do well with loud booms. Today could still be somewhat sketchy because for some reason the 4th of July is more like a full week celebration out here. But yeah, my dogs bark a lot with the explosion stuff, and yeah, everything's going well. So without further ado, we are going to be playing some Wartales tonight. And the goal is for us to really see if we can push through and clear out either Arthas or Vertruse, maybe even both. If we can get both of those cleared out, that'll allow us to finally start recruiting some new units, replacing all the ones that we've lost over the past two regions, and then start getting into some new content finally. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get on into this. Vis, you found another dragon. How far away is it from our base? Hopefully it's at least a ways, right? All right. So we have 3 wolves, 3 alpha wolves, right? And 2 bears. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is our max. Okay, that's right. We need to finish the Fate of Arthas. We have not quite finished that yet. Okay. So we still have the final battle for Arthas that we have to do, right? Just south. So let's go see if we can do anything. 800 meters, or 800 blocks. That's not too far, but we shouldn't be in that big of a pickle then, for the most part. At least I don't think we should. We should be okay. All right, hold up, Arnius. You are experienced miner. I really want to set you as a huntsman. I want to see what huntsmen do. What is the huntsman? What do you do here? Your huntsman can examine traces left by animals in the world to start a hunt. A path indicates the animal's direction. By examining surroundings, you may find additional trace that will give you a bonus against the animal that you're hunting. Tough to first caught. Okay. So we can examine these tracks, right? I'm trying to figure out what direction the tracks go. Head off. Oh, okay, so they do go northeast. Okay, cool. So now we got to figure out exactly where they went northeast. We're going to try out one of these hunt things, because why not? Okay, so it looks like it went this way. I have no idea how well this goes. All right, so chances to capture animals from the group are increased by 25%. Okay, it's cool. And there is a insane group here. Are those polar bears? Those are polar bears. Bro. Oh shit, hold up. We need more rope. We actually need some rope here if we're gonna do this, right? How close are you to level? Ew, I don't want to burn through that if I can help it, but we may need to. We're gonna need rope. 100% need more rope. If that has a polar bear in it, I want the polar bear. That just seems like a really good thing for us. Especially if it's a higher level than what we currently have for our units. Let's see here. Color of Solitude, we will grab that. We have a bunch of dead things that we can store here. We only have 2 rope currently. We have a lot of hemp, though. Let's double check and see if Vertruse has any rope for us. Vertruse. Doesn't look like we have very much rope in Vertruse, huh? I don't think we have any, actually. We'll go ahead and bank Luna's body as well. Okay, so yeah, we need to get somebody transferred over to being a tinkerer for the time being. And huntsman is at can produce more game from burrows and examine traces left by animals. Okay, that's fine. Reduces damage taken by 25% for each ally within 7 meters or less. That is a very good skill. Entourage is like that is a very, very good skill. Osbius. I feel like Osbius, we need to swap you off of Alchemist to Tinkerer, at least for the time being. It sucks that we're losing the experience that we had gained, but we really just need rope at this point. So let's go ahead and make 8 rope. All those dead bodies. Yo, what's going on, Sean? What's going on, Bruce? Your traveling post looks like a graveyard of dead bodies. Happy Saturday. It refuses to leave its horde. All right, Vis. Well, when I'm done streaming, I'll come on and I'll help you kill it. Unless you guys already get around to it. Change the name to Pet Cemetery. I mean, we might need to. I'm gonna be honest here, guys. We might need to. Hold up. I think we now have a high enough level Tinkerer to make the Bacon Collar, or at least learn it. Right? So we now have the Bacon Bound Collar, which is going to be big. And I'm going to attempt to do one of these hunts. I want to see what's going on with it. So lectern. Okay, so we could... Oh, we can upgrade the lectern. Honestly, we could do that. We could definitely use the extra stuff, right? And we need 2 venison for the Bacon Bound Collar. So Bacon Bound Collar skill, this unit can be controlled in combat. I think having 1 or 2 of those will be helpful for the units that we actually need it on, right? Produces leather from animal carcasses during rest, so it'll be nice. Let's go ahead and upgrade our lectern. Okay, cool. That also gives us a lot of crafting experience for Tinkerer, which is the main reason why I did that. You. Kick you out of there. You are going to be over here, making us some raw materials. You are an apprentice, but you're halfway through apprentice, so we will do what we gotta do. That's fine. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. All right. Cool. So we have rope now. We have what we could use is some venison, right? So let's go to the marketplace. I doubt there's gonna be any venison here, but you never know. No venison. There's no point in us buying any of this because we don't have a cook. And he sells rope. Oh, cool, and it's on sale. I need that. Next up, let's go to the traveling post. There is a merchant here who may sell venison. I doubt it, but potentially. That is oh, it's a trade route. I don't know about trade routes, but he does not sell venison. Damn. Okay.
Now you just have to pay.
Choose a road connecting 2 towns with a travel post, and we'll start supervising the construction right away. How expensive is it for us to do Arthas or Marheim, right? Marheim to New Astle, Stromcap to Korsha, or Stromcap to Marheim. Movement speed's 20% faster on roads. Oh, it costs 1,000. Yeah, we don't have that. Okay. So we have no venison, and I think there is a potential. Dude, if we do a lieutenant, if we do a lieutenant, right, that does not have, I'm doing it. So we're going to make Butterscotch into our lieutenant, right? Because they're a battle pony, right? And there is a thought process behind this. 1, we can actually apply Butterscotch to the strategy table, which is based, and then I can actually, do flanking. 2, I think they'll be able to use the command ability without burning valor points. I think. Don't quote me on it, but I think we might be able to do that, which is going to be dumb, but we're going to try it. I really think this is where we need to go, and this is the hunt, but it's terrifying. It's a ferocious bear. Can we even capture a ferocious bear? This may be sketchy as hell. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to try it. Can we capture a ferocious bear? Ferocious animal. When this unit should die, it gains dying and survives. If it already has dying, it dies. Can use +1 equipment. Bro, this thing looks cool. And it looks like it's capturable. This needs to be our actual new bear unit. If we lose a bear to capture this bear, I am okay with that. This thing is just so much stronger than what we've got, right? They all move before we do. Why are there so many enemy bears? Oh boy, this is terrifying. I thought they only had 3 enemy bears, not 5 plus 1. This is gonna be rough. I don't know if we can fight 5 enemy bears, guys. I don't think we have the damage output for this, and I don't think we have the right formation to even attempt this. Haven't played around with a new animal unit, so this should be good. Boys, I'm scared. You guys may not be scared, but I'm fucking scared right now. All right, that's all I'm saying. This does not look good. I do not like this layout. This is going to be a TPK. That's what it feels like. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like a TPK. Now I do have rope, right? We have a decent amount of rope, and what I'm thinking is I can leverage the wolves that we have, not our wolves, but like the allied wolves, right? I think I can leverage the allied wolves to keep these bears busy to an extent, but I am still spooked because I don't know exactly who's gonna go win. This does not look good at all right now. Okay, so the good news is we have a really nice choke point here. We just have to figure out how we want to leverage the choke point. In all reality, we want to be on this side of it, right? And we get, what, 6 slots, which is 1 slot less than what we truly need for us to do anything, right? They have 6 turns in a row too. Yes, that is the real kicker. Okay, that is actually the real kicker. What I think I can do, how far can you move? I think we can make this work. I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these wolves down here. Put Max and Tiger down here. Right. We'll put Tic Tac in the back. Okay. So here's how we're going to do this. I do not have everything that I need to be able to do this shit by any means. But what I can do is give myself encouragement and weaken the ferocious bear. And we're gonna see how well this goes. This may be absolutely brutal. I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. 30 to 39 damage to target. If already engaged in combat, this unit gains relentless. And they all have fury. Oh my, what? 6 turns in a row and they all have fury. Bro, I don't know if Arnius can survive this. I mean, he's got protection. This guy is weakened, but he also has fury. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. I don't know how. All right. We may have to. We may restart the battle. We'll see how this goes. Oh God. Wait, you can oh my Jesus. Arnius, homie. no, your game froze. Bro, I thought, oh my god. Absolutely brutal is what this is. All right, well, we applied bleed. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is sketch. This is pretty freaking sketch. Yeah, realistically, I think I know how we need to enter this fight, and this is not it. We're gonna back up, we're gonna heal, and we're going to attempt this again. We're gonna have to third party it again, but yeah, we're not gonna be able to fight it in that fight. That was asking for a TPK.
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend old bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Swiftness oil, every time a skill deals damage, 50% chance to increase dexterity, and perforating. Okay, that's a dodge of guard. That's okay. I'm not too worried about any of that. And then we're going to go to the forge and fully repair.
There were two of us working today.
I do want that bear. That bear is badass, and you can have two pieces of gear on it. Definitely need more valor points. Yes, we are. The 3 that we had there was not enough by any means. So let's go ahead and rest here and see if we can get some extra. That's only 3 valor points. It's not a great amount.
Still completely full on market days.
Bonus damage against animals, 10%. Critical hit increased by 5%. Critical damage increased by 10%. Okay, we are going to sleep, and I'm going to eat both of these. I did not realize I needed that much food. That's a lot of food. Okay. Feeling dejected after fleeing battle. Yeah, homie. Take it out on a random companion. Arnius and Max hate each other. Who is Max? Who is Max? Is that a bear? Max is one of our wolves. Okay. Wait, is that bears versus bears? It is bears versus bears. 2 bonus ally bears. 2 bonus ally bears. That might help. That might help. I could see that helping. Don't know how much it's going to help, but it could. It very well could. I'm not a huge fan of how this setup is, but we will see how this goes. I don't know which bear is ours and which bear is the enemy bear, is allied bears, but we'll have to figure that out as well. Okay, how do I want to do this? Looks like a few bears get to go. Looks like Tiger gets to go. Tiger going. All right, this should be okay. And Osbius, I'm going to use Osbius first and foremost. So I want Osbius to come up here and just get some stacks of poison going. Because poison helps, right? It'll help reduce their HP as they go and do stuff, and then we'll be able to just get Osbius back here. Just wait. So this is one of our bears. I don't know if this is one of ours or not. We're gonna find out. But having two bears on a bear is good. 2 bears on a bear. I'm okay with that. Him getting double attack, kind of spooky, but all right, Tiger, go do some stuff. Applying bleed to a bear, good call. I'm okay with that. That's the cool thing about the wolves, is the wolves are actually going to be really clutch. Wolves naturally do really well against bears. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to give all these guys protection. And I really want to apply weakening to him, but I don't know if I actually can. I mean, I could use taunt, right? But we're not going to get the bonuses we could really use from that. And we're not going to get that either. Okay, that's rough. Let's go ahead and apply weakening to this bear. And hit him, right? I think this guy, he's not going to get to Arnie. He is going for Arnie's. Oh well. 10 damage is fine. Okay, now we're going to see what all these bears do. Oh, 100 damage to the ferocious bear. Nice. What are you doing, Butterscotch? You are insane. We're going to use this to give us some valor points. And this guy is weakened still, which is good. So I'm going to need that. All I can use. I need. Oh my god, this is. I'm getting scared right now. I'm so scared. Like, I am worried that Arnius is going to get like one shot. Because this guy has 10 stacks of rage. We're gonna see how ferocious bears go. See how hard this is gonna be. Don't you dare. We may lose Butterscotch here. Well, we got a bear that's just tanking all of it. That's fine. One of their bears is about to be down, from the looks of it. Butterscotch doing butterscotch things. Oh my god. Yep. We're gonna have to wait right there. Okay, don't one shot. 1 damage, 17 damage. Okay, that's fine. He's got Berserk, but he's okay. He just got... Okay, he's at 117. We're gonna be able to capture him. Unless we one-shot him here. Fuck! We're gonna have to restart this. Guys, I want this bear. We're restarting it. I want that bear. Yeah, Butterscotch did use orderly. That's something to keep in mind, guys. We did fine going into that. I just really didn't think that they would kill that ferocious bear that quickly. I was not expecting that ferocious bear to fall that quick. I want that bear. I want that bear so badly. That'd be a huge upgrade for us. I also have no idea which bear is the bear that we want to, you know, which bears are actually our bears versus which bears aren't. That's something else that we kind of got to worry about a little bit here. We have Max over here. Tic Tac. I actually want a couple of wolves on this side. No. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. That one goes second. I don't want this. Okay, I think that one's actually our bear. I think this one's our bear. And we'll move him right here. And I think this ferocious bear goes first. I really want to say this one goes first. Or maybe it's one of these. I don't necessarily remember, actually, now I think about it. Okay. I do know, first things first, come up here, throw a couple daggers, and I'm going to run away. We're changing this start a little bit here. Okay, so this one is the one that goes first, and he's going to go right down there. Butterscotch burning through orderly was pretty nice, though. I will say that. Okay, so we, once again, we have 3 bears over here. I don't think we actually needed 3 bears. I think we definitely could have used an extra bear on this side, but that's okay. We'll just have them all dogpile, conga line, whatever the fuck they're gonna do. They should be fine. Whatever happens, happens, right? I don't know what bears are ours or not. Okay, ferocious bears on this side, noted. Spooky. I think this one's actually one of our bears because he's got a whatchamacallit on. So we'll see how this goes. We have a bear completely fucking surrounded over here. Oh boy. Arnius, I need you to be able to go do stuff and things, but I also want you to not die by doing stuff and things. That's like one of the biggest issues here, right? Whatever. We'll just generate 3 valor points here. We're gonna walk right on up here and give everyone a defensive boost. And we're just gonna go for a standard attack. Not gonna go too ham here. And bear v bear here, and then I've got, you know, a couple wolves. See how these wolves do. Applying bleeds, which is helpful. I will say having a pack of 3 wolves is very, very nice for support units. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they just run around, do a ton of crits, right? And they apply bleeds everywhere. It's amazing. Like, to be honest, actually great. And he used orderly and what are you doing, Butterscotch? You are a mad lad. An absolute freaking mad lad. Okay. And we have one more bear that gets to go. Which one is it? Nice. I think, oh yeah, we're gonna have a couple bears die here soon. That's good. We also have one of our bears that's probably gonna die here, but we'll see how this goes, right? We're gonna go right up here. We're gonna go right up behind this guy. I don't know if this is actually going to work or not, but we're gonna try it. It worked. Cool. And now I get him out of here. Good job, Osbius. You killed a bear. It's one less thing we have to worry about. This guy's got 32. And now he's dead. Oh no, he's in berserk state. And now he's dead. Okay, so he's taking 81 tick damage due to poison, which is great. Where are you going? Oh no, not Butterscotch. Not the OG Butterscotch is going to disengage. I can feel it. This is not going to end well for Butterscotch. Lock down the ferocious bear. Or don't. You're going for the guy that has already moved. You could have at least gone for the kill. Whatever. Lock down the ferocious bear. Or not. Oh my god, dude. That one's one of our bears because it's got a taunt. Okay, so Butterscotch is free to do Butterscotch things at least. So they're kind of helping, right? So Ferocious Bear has 217 HP, and there's 2 other bears over here, which is kind of horrifying now that you think about it, right? We have 2 bears on this side that are both about to die, and then these guys are going to swarm this way again. But I don't know how this is going to go for us. Straight up, not certain how well this is going to go. I'm going to take the throwing axe, yeet it real quick. And I guess what I can do is pop encouragement and pray. Save the pony. Our animals are doing a really good job of attempting to save the pony. And Butterscotch is just like, I'm going ham and applying inspiration and just hitting. Okay, this one is in berserk state, and then Tiger's going to come up and kill it most likely. Right. Okay, Ferocious Bear has been hit and is under control. Where are you going? Ferocious Bear. Nice. I think we captured the Ferocious Bear this time. I think we actually have it. Okay. Doing good so far. Doing good. We may have lost one of our bears, but I don't know. I kind of don't care. If we do, that's great, because we need to lose one anyway. I'm going to attempt to capture. How close? 99%. We have our, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Cue the victory theme. Getting double equipment slots on a fucking bear that already has innately higher stats is amazing. Holy shit. I did not expect to see basically buffed units. Like, what? These things are OP. Like, I am excited to see how strong I can get this fucking ferocious bear. It's basically, it's like an alpha bear, essentially, right? So to speak. Now you just need to survive. I think we can. I hope we can. I'm sure we can. I'm not too worried. I'm not worried at all. I will tell you, I would feel a lot better about this if I had deflection on him. As long as he doesn't hit Osbius, I don't care. Osbius will get like fucking one shot, but Arnius can handle a few hits. All right, I need y'all to get your asses over here. That'd be great. Come on, Butterscotch. Inspiration coming in clutch. Absolutely fucking clutch, dude. I'm not gonna lie, having a horse, a battle pony support, as long as they don't go off and do stupid shit and you have units that can support them, they will just run around, give everyone movement buffs. And since I made it into a lieutenant, it's just using tactical order for free. And now you don't get to pick who gets it, but if you're able to capitalize on it, I mean, guys, it's honestly kind of a fucking nice thing. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've seen worse things, right? And I mean, it's fucking working. So just let it happen. right? That's kind of the way I look at it. Just let it happen. Oh no, he hit me twice. Yeah, this guy's about done. So is this one. Butterscotch is the MVP of this team. Honestly, yes. I mean, Arnius is taking a beating, but the fucking wolves are helping out so much because they're just... the wolves are anti-animal builds, right? Like, they can heal themselves. They naturally give themselves deflection. So they're basically agile and able to, like, flank, right? And then they apply bleed, and they almost always crit. So they're actually doing really good jobs at applying debuffs and just staying alive and giving us surround bonuses, right? No, we're not going to let them go. We'll just go. Capture another bear? No, we can't. There is, yeah, so we lost one of our bears and we replaced it with a ferocious bear. Okay. We are not able, we were not allowed to go higher than what we already are at when it comes down to units. So I'm content with replacing one bear with the ferocious upgrade. Am I ready to apologize for trashing war ponies before? No, I'm not. War ponies are still garbage. The only reason that they're applicable right now is because we are hurting, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. And when it comes down to valor points, I don't want to use, so I believe it or not, animals are actually stronger when you don't control them. They are actually more useful when you do not control them. Do not get a Beastmaster, and I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill. I do not care. Like, using a Beastmaster actually gimps you so fucking hard on Valor Point economy that's not worth using. So we are not going to get a Beastmaster Archer. We will get an Archer, but it's not going to be a Beastmaster perk. We will not do that. That will fuck us. Okay, Natural Sprinter gains Inspiration. Ferocious Animal. This unit should die, gains Dying, and survives. If it already has Dying, it dies. Can use +1 equipment. Okay, and then Hot Blooded. Every time this unit takes or deals damage, they gain 2 Rage. Compounding Rage. So they don't get Berserk, right? It gets Dying instead. But let's see what perks it has. It's different. Gain 1 Valor Point if this unit ends their turn again adjacent to a human ally. Bro, this actually has like a good fucking tree. Like, check out the difference in the trees here. You guys seeing this? Like, it is different. But, oh my, okay, hold up. Bear versus bear. Bear. Yeah, no, they are 100% different. Any companion spending their rest next to this generates, or Intimidating Growl applies fragility for 1 round. So, Intimidating Growl, okay, is a level 3 ability. Cool. All right, so, and then level 5 is different. King of the Mountain. If starting a battle on a mountain, this unit gets Galvanization. Okay. Master Fisher. All right. Indomitable. And Feral Vitality. This unit's attack of opportunity ignores guard. And then adjacent enemies have Immobile. Or +50. Okay. So this one does have different abilities. Okay, Guard Animal gains 25% guard as long as its health is less than 50% of its health. What? So, okay, this is terribly worded. Gains 25% guard as long as its health is less than 50% of its health. So, in other words, if it's under 50% total health, it has guard, 25% guard. Or Combat Animal, which gives it an additional equipment. We need to figure out what equipments there are for us to even use. Like, if there's a lot of new animal equipments and we can do +3 equipment on this, this may be a really good fucking animal, right? Like, I don't know. This could actually be like a mega tank. It has, okay, let's just do a stat comparison real quick. Level 5 with all of its points like allocated correctly, 27 strength, 13 dex, 77 constitution, 11 willpower, 11 crit. 35 strength, so +8. 81 con, 13 dex, so same dex, higher constitution, high strength, same willpower, same crit, same movement. So innately the ferocious bear is just better by a lot. Like, ferocious bear, 100%, guys. That is the bear. That is the bear. if you're going to capture bears, use this one. And this isn't the polar variety either, I don't think. It would be like an Arctic bear, wouldn't it? I don't think this is the... Is this the polar bear variety? I don't remember. I mean, if it is, cool. But this is dope. This is a really good version of it. Bonus equipment. All right, we need to figure out what animal equipment we can have, right? And I don't have a really good way for us to know. Maybe a ferocious wolf, potentially. We'll see. We're going to career plans this guy up, and we're going to get him prepped to where he actually starts doing some damage, right? And we're going to make him slightly tankier. We cannot do anything with movement, remember, but I don't think we really need to. All right, the ferocious bear is pretty solid, has a ton of HP, 340 HP, which is pretty good. You know, it's literally like 5% more HP than what this, actually more than 10%. I can't do math. A 10% higher HP than our regular bear, naturally, and then also has 10 more strength. So I'm content with that. That is very good. There has to be new items somewhere, and I don't know if it's in a skill tree or not. Can produce more game from burrows and examine traces left by animals. Okay, that's fine. I understand that I can get traces from animals here, but where are my animal items? Like Collar of Solitude. Okay, we'll put this on the ferocious bear just cause, right? They increase their damage by 5%, which is going to be really good with rage. We need to find a way to keep this bear alive. Like ultimately, that's what we need to do. And if there's something that we can give it to make it to where it stays alive longer, that's what we need to give it. Bonus valor point generation would be cool, not gonna lie, but it's not gonna be good enough for us to really worry about. I think combat animal is really the way to go. Right, animal accessories are with the Tinker, but here's the problem with that, right? They're all locked behind stuff. Available after completing the region scenario, right? So like all of this stuff is all hidden stuff. I don't know where to get these recipes. It's not like you can just go learn it in the compendium. That's my biggest issue, is that we have to go complete quests and whatnot to even get this stuff. Yep. That's the hardest part about this. So I really want to say the bonus equipment is truly the way to go, and we're gonna have to go with it and just pray. We are going to do Intimidating Growl, and King of the Mountain is fine, and I think we'll be okay with that. And then we'll probably do Indomitable. Feral Vitality would be cool, but I don't foresee us getting a lot of attacks of opportunity with Feral Vitality, right? And the Bacon Bound Collar, I don't think actually gives us any bonus like stats. Right? So what we really want is we want items that are going to give bonus stats to our bear. Also, guys, bear and ferocious bear both need names. So put some names in chat. We need names. Give me good names. All right, we're going to go ahead and repair everybody up. Call that a day on that. All right. Okay. Osbius, we have hand bomblets. We need to get you set up with some inserts here. Right. Need level 6 armor, right? Which is your level 7. And do we have any level 6 armor for you? Probably. Oh, this is level 5 armor. Let's take a look-see at the traveling post. So I'm sure we have some armor somewhere. That's pretty decent light armor. Ghost Cloak, +2 movement, 26 armor, versus this one has 26 armor, +2 movement, +3 crit, and +1 willpower. Okay. Do I have any layers that are going to make or break the build? I don't think I have any bonus movement layers right now, so I don't see really a point in any of this, but we'll see. Take a look. See. Can't upgrade any abilities that we currently have on anyone, which is unfortunate, but that is a-okay. Yeah. All right. We are going to start heading south. And I do not remember if we have completed the hunt for this region. It does not look... Well, maybe we did. Yeah, we did the hunt of Arthas already. Ferocious bear equals growler. Okay. Ferocious bear has taken the alias growler and their companions really dislike it. Oh. Okay. Wait, is this another fucking... Evidently, they don't like growler. We're gonna keep doing the tracking. I just want to see what happens. Okay, the animal group starts the fight with surprise, which increases damage taken by 10%. This one looks like another ferocious bear group. I don't know. Do we want to replace? Okay. Tent bear. Boom. Okay, so me calling him tent bear is fine. But anything else, God forbid. We have 2 out of 9 valor points, and we're going up bear v bear fight again. There are now 7 total bears on this side, and we would get 2 allies, right? But they take 10% more damage. So this would allow us to potentially get a second ferocious bear if we get rid of our tent bear. I do believe this is the correct thing that we do. I think we do this, and we have 2 bears, like two ferocious bears, and then we go from there. And then we prepare for the boss and wrap up Arthas. I think that's what we do. Any complaints? No? Cool. I'm not going to give you guys enough time to complain anyway. All right. Let's see how badly I fucked up. Well, Butterscotch needs to move. We're not starting a battle like that. And we have a ton of people way back here that we can't actually do anything with. This is a terrible fucking map. Okay. Bear. One regular bear is going here. That's fine. We are putting another bear right here. And we are putting temp bear right here. Okay, we are doing a full surround type of style here. And then we are going to move our growler is going to be right here, right? Tic Tac and Tiger will be here, as well as Max. Butterscotch will be coming in from the far the rear here. And I think we should be good from here. So the goal is that we want to divide all of these guys up and take them out and push it. Do we have enough rope? I think we had about 20 rope, and I think it takes about 6 for us to capture bears, right? So it may take 8, but I digress. We should be able to do one more. Should. As long as Growler doesn't get supported by an ally, he'll do 5% more damage, which is going to be beneficial, but it will not make or break his build by any means. 5% is just icing on the cake. Now, if we can get it set up to where he has like 10% guard or something like that, oh yeah, it'll all come together. Okay, we need to get on top of one of these bears. Don't know how we're going to do it, but we are going to move Osbius down here, and okay, so right here, right? Should be good. And I will do this, and then we'll get Osbius behind the Growler. I think that's what we do. Right? We apply some poisons. And now that we've applied poisons, come all the way down here. You know what? I'm realizing I had hand bomblets I could have thrown. Like this. Okay. See how this goes. Got a bear up here getting beat down. Should get double teamed, or is he gonna get triple teamed? The ferocious bear may actually come all the way up and flank him and do a surround bonus. I think that's what's gonna happen. That is what's gonna happen. Okay, cool. So this bear's fucked, right? I honestly don't care. He's an ally bear. He's not important. And we have tent bear back here that we can worry about. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of what you just did, Tiger. I think you're really dumb for that. I sure hope we somehow get you out of that situation. We got inspiration and orderly up to Arnius, which is good. You're gonna go to tent bear. You're not going to tent bear. You're going straight to tiger. Tiger's gonna die. Tiger fucked up. All right, tent bear may actually save tiger here. I'm not gonna lie, dude. These animals, if you let the AI control them, they aren't terrible. Now, are they doing good things? No, they're not. They're not being like, oh my god, MLG play strat of the year. Like, holy crap, someone give them a reward. That is not how this works. But I will say, I am pleasantly surprised more often than not when I see how they maneuver and utilize their abilities. I will say that. And we're gonna give everyone protection, try to help them out. Other ally bear going in, going for a surround bonus. Cool. Growler's probably gonna go in there for the kill. And as long as Tiger stays alive, that'd be great. Do I know if Tiger's gonna stay alive? No, I don't. Is he gonna stay alive? No idea. Probably not. If I were a betting man, I'd say no. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Boom. Growler is now 2 stacks of brave, 2 stacks of rage. Dude, 2 and 2. Oh, dude, this is gonna be great. Tic Tac coming in, prepping for some damage. All right, you going for Arnius? Or you going for Tent Bear? Oh, you're going for Tic Tac, homie. Why you gotta be like that? All right, Max. I don't even know if you can reach anybody. No, you can't. All right. We are getting everyone to where we can actually, hopefully, make some moves here. This bear's dead. He saved us a little bit of time, but not enough. And I think Tic Tac's dead here. Yep. R.I.P. Tic Tac. The fact that he gets to keep his his double attack or whatever, that ferocious bear, is disgusting. Like I don't know why he's able to do this, but it's just so strong. And he just gains rage constantly, dude. It's so gross. Like, this is such a strong fucking unit. Oh my god, I don't even care that he's surrounded. He's just stacking up rage. Oh man, this is great. Okay, we're gonna see how this guy has 52% bonus damage and 30% protection just from being somewhat near Arnius. If we can keep him buffed with auras or something to where he just takes reduced damage, this guy's gonna be a unit. A fucking unit. When you just give him auras and good equipment, oh man. I have a feeling this bear is Growler's going to take us places. Take us a lot of places. You know what? I have no idea how much rope we have. It takes 5 rope. I don't understand how much rope we have. I know we probably have enough. But I'm going to attempt to capture a 3rd bear. We're still going for the ferocious bear, right? Oh, he gets bonus experience for capturing animals. Oh. I wish I knew that. Okay, cool. Arnius needs to be the one to capture. Noted. Not Osbius, Arnius, because Arnius gets XP for capturing animals. I wonder if he gets XP for killing animals too. Gotta see how that huntsman works. Because he's gaining XP for tracking animals, right? But I don't know if he gets it from like all sorts of shit or what. Homie, were you able to lick your wounds at all? Because I would hate to lose two wolves. That's all I'm gonna say. I was expecting to lose Tent Bear, but what may end up happening is we may lose 2 wolves and replace them temporarily with bears, at least until we're able to get more human units. Because I know we weren't supposed to have a ton of bears by any means, but yeah, we weren't supposed to, but we'll see how this goes. We're gonna go ahead and give everyone a new boost of protection and wait up on Arnius. Tent Bear getting gang piled right now, getting ganged up on. Got a regular bear over here that's helping out still. We'll see how this goes. Replaces everyone with bears. Food goes to 200 per night. Yep. Food would be very expensive. It would be one of those deals where we're not camping at all. We're just buying a ton of food, and we're going to stay at restaurants, like or at taverns. That is what we would have to do at that point. Be like, yep, nope, no thanks, not doing that. 15 HP, 5 HP. This guy's basically dead, especially once the bears get a hold of him. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna move Osbius way down here. So I want us to be prepared for this guy. I don't know where this guy's going. I'm hoping he's going for Tent Bear. He is going for Tent Bear. Good. God, he does so much damage, dude. Man, I told YouTube to notify me when you went live and it didn't. Yo, Overlord, what's going on, my man? How you been, man? We don't have a unit named Overlord. Well, actually, no, we did, and he died. Yeah, I lost a lot of units here. All right, we're now galvanized, which is great. I just want to make sure that we don't accidentally kill our ferocious bear friend here. Man, this is gonna be rough because I really need us to capture this ferocious bear. You know what? We have the opportunity to still do this. We definitely have the opportunity to still capture it. The prophecy of this timeline is fulfilled if I've died. I don't even remember if we made you a unit. If you had a unit, you definitely died because we've lost almost all of our units in this run. So if you had a unit for this run, yes, you have died. We are very much in the negative right now. 100%. All right, Butterscotch, what are you gonna do? And please do not kill the ferocious bear. No. You are such a dumb horse. I'm not redoing this. I'm not redoing this fight. Oh no. I was terrified for a second. I thought I was going to one-shot Osbius. Please note, him getting Growler that low is not good either. But we're going to see how this goes. Arnius and Max's relationships improved. Cool, they don't hate each other. That's great. I'm happy. I'm very, very upset that fucking Butterscotch came in here and killed the unit we were trying to capture. What are you doing, Growler? Growler, you are fucking stupid. Okay, we are letting them go. We are letting them go. We lost Tic Tac. We are not doing anything else. We're healing our people, and we're getting the fuck out. Been doing all right. Enough. Been playing a good bit of Master Duel last few days with the new archetype that dropped a few days. Is that Master Duel? Is that fucking Yu-Gi-Oh? Are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now, homie? King of the Forest. Yes, we will grab the King of the Forest, and we are just going to pump all of your fucking points into Con. Yeah, we have stuff for this. Yeah, we can totally do that. Career plans, we're just gonna dump it all into Con, make you a little extra tanky. We'll put a little bit into strength because you rolled it. Why not? We'll put more into strength because you rolled it. Tent bear 2. We are up to 3 bears, and both of these guys are just tent bears. I'm naming them tent bears so I understand which ones they are if we end up having any friendly bears. Okay, that's a pony will not consume any other food. Okay. Dark Steed going to there. I wish I could assign a bear to that. So much food. So much food. They eat so much. How many floors? How many floors? At least 4, maybe? Show off, celebrate, or rejoice. Rejoice. I want to increase huntsmen because I don't know exactly. Okay, the troops earn more loot after a battle against a group of animals. Okay, cool. And we're just kind of experimenting with the huntsman stuff, right? Because we've never really played with the huntsman stuff. We just got the we just used somebody for the profession for the first time, and that's kind of like why we found these bears, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we will heal, and we are I think we have enough units that we can handle whatever we go up against at this big battle down here. So let's go do this, wrap up the story for Arthas, and then we will take a gander at Kagal. I am not looking forward to fighting Kagal. Kagal is going to be one of those fights that is going to decimate us, and I'm not sure if we will actually be able to survive it. I will put it that way. Please take some money and leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. Not while I'm going into this battle. Okay, let us fight for the glory of the all-seeing eye, mercenaries. Okay, I don't know if I want to fight for the glory of you guys or not. Lord Lahart has duelist, sapper, legionary, legate, emissary, sapper. These guys are all level 8. I don't know if we can handle a level 8 fight, guys. Yes, the DLC did give a new area. Guys, these guys are all level 8. Like, this is straight up just not a good time. Like, we have level 5 units, right? We have been fighting, like, we have a level 6 sword protector. We have a level 7 cutthroat. We have the rest of our units are all typically level 5 or 6. Like, this is not. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know if we can actually fight this. Because this is what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 units that are all level 8. And we have 2 allies. And the 2 allies are most likely going to be level 8. The issue is that I'm not sure what type of allies we're going to have. Was that one named Butt Stallion? I have a soft spot for Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmarish as it can be nowadays. Yes, this one is named Butt Stallion. Yes, it is named Butt Stallion. 100%. We can try it. We can pop our heads in, see how it looks, and then back out, right? We can do that. This unit attacks also deal 5% damage to the health of the target hits. To the target's head. Okay. And they also have that ability. He has flurry of blows with explosive oil. Okay. Okay. And all right. We outnumber them by 1. I'm not sure how well this is going to go, though. Actually, I do know how unwell this is going to go. This is going to be fucking rough. Okay. So the good news is I think we will win, and we will not lose all of our units. That's it. That's the entire stance. I do think we will lose a lot of our units. Lord of the Heart's army. Units have protection and brutality when their team is outnumbered. Okay. They have protection and brutality, so they already have it. And military formation. Every time a unit ends their turn next to an ally, they gain deflection. Ooh. Okay. All right. You know what, guys? We have been playing this Iron Man Light. I think we're going to have to restart this battle a few times. I want to see if we can actually beat this. And it's going to be kind of a puzzle game to an extent. That's how this is going to feel. And I'm sorry if y'all get frustrated by watching me hit the fucking reset button a lot. But I want to see if I can actually beat this. Not fucking first try ego tripping kind of bullshit. Not first time, no fucking loss, no death bullshit. I want to see if I can actually brute force my way through this. Now, the question is... Then you dance damage to a unit engaged with an ally, they reload. The real question is... How do I want to engage? I actually think the real answer to this... My bears are going to get fucking shredded. That's going to be one of my issues here, but let's see how this goes. Okay, only 2 of them get to go. But I have an idea. I do have an idea. You know what? We're actually going to put Lord Vernalis back here. And we're going to move Osbius up here. Okay. So, and we are going to keep Butterscotch back here as well. Okay. So this is going to feel really weird and really wonky. There is a thought process behind this. I do not know if the AI is going to behave the way I want them to. Okay. That is the biggest thing, is I don't know how the AI is going to behave. And that could potentially completely fuck us. Right? But what we're going to do, okay, is we are actually going to focus and attempt to lock down their archers and their ranged combatants, right? And we're going to hope that Growler and Max can help us take care of the beefier guys that we have on the side. Okay, that's our thought process. And we are hoping that since the majority of their actual beefy guys are on this side, we'll be able to keep them locked up with tent bears, as well as the duelist, and then let Lord Vernalis start taking them down while they're being wrapped up by the tent bears, because they actually have the ability to pull and taunt, right? So that's the brain power talking. Now, I don't know if the AI is going to actually do this, because we're leveraging a lot of fucking AI units. But we'll see how this goes. First and foremost, though, I want these archers wrapped up. I don't want them to be able to do things at all. and then we're going to give everyone a defensive boost, and we're going to see how this goes. It's going to use Sapper. Okay. Okay. That's perfectly fine by me. Beautiful. That legionary got pretty fucked up. Now let's see what the duelist does. Beautiful. I'm not mad about that. I may be mad about this, though. That was pretty brutal. I don't know if we're actually going to win just because of how badly he just got fucked up. I think we may lose here just because of that. That's disgusting. Growler is OP. I think... Oh, that's brutal. How much? You got 7 HP? I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we can attempt it. Oh, okay. I guess that did work. And then we're gonna come up from behind. I think we're gonna have to restart this one just because of how badly this guy got fucked up. Oh. Did we actually survive long enough to get here? I don't know. There's a legionary that hasn't moved yet. We have no clue how well this is going to go. Yep, right here. Boom. Yep. So restart the battle because he already he died. He wasn't dying. He was insta dead, right? So I just wanted to see how that was going to go. That obviously did not go that well because I did not expect him to literally just run up there and basically insta die from like he attacked a legionary, which was cool, but he literally got himself completely fucking surrounded by doing that. Now we could move him onto this side and potentially have... Ooh, I really don't know how I want to do this. I'm gonna be real here. So I have a feeling if we're able to, like, the most dangerous unit that they have, okay? They have two very dangerous units, and that is Count Lahart, and it's the Emissary. Okay? Actually, the Emissary is nowhere near as spooky as Count Lahart. Count Lahart's actually spooky. Everybody else, not so much. The AI doing AI things, yep, that went about the way I expected it to go. I was hoping it would be different. I really hoped, but it did not go according to rough plan, right? So let's see if we can do this because we are outclassed. We're not outnumbered, but we are outclassed by a significant amount. We have, see, like, if you want to see how badly we're outclassed, here is our tank, Arnius, okay? He has 48 HP. Their Emissary has 102 HP. Arnius is level 6. Emissary is level 8. If you want to see a more comparable unit, it would be Arnius versus the Legionary, right? because they're both sword and bards. Arnius at least has more guard. Has very similar armor stat. Has less than 1/3 the HP. Now, something else though. This is, you know, extreme difficulty. So allies are, I mean, not allies, but enemies are going to have a lot higher base stats than what we naturally have. And they also have level 8 gear, right? Like they have gear that is leveled to them. So they're going to naturally have like a higher like strength level and everything like that because just their gear. Remember, gear is stat stick. This is a stat stick. It only gives us +9 strength. Cool. Well, let's see. What does his give? +8 strength. Oh, okay. So never mind. He does have a stat stick, but his stat sticks are not that good, to be honest. So his base stats are just that much better. There is a exponential curve when it comes down to base stat leveling as well. So that's another thing to remember. The only reason why our stat stick that is level 6 is comparable to his level 8 stat stick is because this is crafted and it's a 2-star quality and it's blue. So between all of those bonuses, we're able to compare with a level 8 white weapon. Okay. Anyway, we have duelist. We have 2 duelists here, right? Enemy duelists. Then they're going to dash and slow people down, which is bad. But it's not the end of the world. These sappers are annoying. Count Lahart is the most dangerous unit that we're up against. I don't know how well we can do this, but I have a feeling we may have some opportunities here to do some form of dumb things. I don't know, and you guys know me. I love to do dumb things. So we're gonna still attempt to do a couple dumb things. I think he will be okay if I take him over here. We're gonna move Osbius and Arnius this way still. We'll move Arnius right here. We're gonna move Osbius to be right over here. And we are going to move Arnius right up here. Generate a couple valor points just to get the ball rolling. Walk all the way up here. I'm gonna smack the shit out of this guy. All right, cool. And defense increase, and there we go. Okay, Sapper's gonna come up and do Sapper things. Ooh, that was a good Sapper thing. Good Sapper thing. Cool. This duelist is actually taking damage now. Now let's see what this duelist does. He hit one person. That's pretty bad. And now he's probably dead for it. Looks like he is. Yep. And he's instantly dead. Cool. Okay, Growler, what are you doing? Where are you going, Growler? Okay, that's cool and everything, but I think I would have appreciated if you hit somebody that wasn't already using their turn. But that's okay. That is a-okay. We'll be fine. This duelist is about to hit so many people. Yep. That was rough. We're going to attempt to do a quick dash. Throw a dagger, do bonus damage, right? And then we're going to go for a kill. Beautiful. We burned through quite a bit of points there, but I think it's worth it. And next up, what we're going to do is I'm going to go for a couple of kills. So I want to free up all these guys. Okay, we freed them all up. Osbius is good. We'll see what Butterscotch does. Butterscotch is probably going to do Butterscotch things. Yep, exactly what Butterscotch did. All right, we lost a wolf. Tanks are going in, and our bears are hurting instantly because they're bleeding. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is just a brutal freaking like fight. This is just brutal. And he's gonna get bled, right? Oh, he didn't receive bleeding. Cool. Somehow. He's about to receive bleeding soon. I can feel it. So the tent bears really are not able to do too much here. At least that's what it feels like, right? I don't know who all is about to go. I know Growler will go soon, so I want to at least remove his bleed. It probably won't help us out too much, but we're going to see how we can do, right? And we're applying weakening. We're going to refresh. No. I guess I could do this. Try to do a little bit more damage. And we will wait on his turn. Take 12 damage. That's rough. That's not good. Okay, he's bleeding. He's got 9 HP. Okay, Lord Vernalis is at least doing something, right? Tent Bear is gonna die here. I can feel it. $17 HP. I mean, he's alive somehow. That guy's beyond dead. Okay, let's see how Count Lahart does. I think Butterscotch is about to go do dumb things. I think Butterscotch is going to die here. Nope, never mind. Butterscotch may still die, to be honest, but we'll see. It seems like he survived one more round at a minimum, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to move Osbius right on up here. And we are going to throw a bomb. It's going to apply bleed. It's going to do a bunch of extra damage, right? We're going to throw our freaking daggers. We're going to get slightly closer to Count Lahart. Now, all these guys are getting kind of low. And I think Osbius may be able to go for a full-on kill on this Legionary. I think. I don't know for sure, certain. But I think we can. Yeah, it looks like we can. We propped galvanization, so we're good there. And now I need to get Osbius out of here. So we're going to get Osbius over here to Comfrey. Pop the Comfrey to get rid of the bleed. And then we are just straight up getting Osmius out. Moving him away from the fight. Tent Bear 2. Tent Bear 2 is now dead. Somehow Tent Bear 2 is alive. Now he's dead. Okay. That was kind of funny. I was not expecting Tent Bear 2 to be able to tank all of that due to his state. That was kind of funny. All right. I still have another bomb, right? Cool. What we're going to do is we're going to run all the way up here. Throw daggers. That's 1 kill. Reproc galvanization. Cool. Good crit. Other good crit. More good daggers. Okay. Throw a bomb. Bet. Doing good. We won. Like I said, we were going to win. It was just going to be really fucking brutal. Really, really fucking brutal. We did win. So that's the good news. How far can you move, homie? You have 12 movement? All right, that's fine. I'm gonna move 11 away. 12 away. All right, Max, what are you gonna do, homie? Let's see. Gonna go all the way up there and just get close enough. Butterscotch, what are you gonna do? Inspiration. Okay. Are you killing Butterscotch? You're killing Butterscotch, aren't you? Your sacrifice will be remembered, Butterscotch. But you got us through the actual chapter finale. We have lost 4 of our units. 4 of our fucking animals have died. We lost an alpha wolf, 2 of our tent bears, and most importantly, Butterscotch. We lost Butterscotch yet again. We lost our we lost more units. That is absolutely tragic. But hey. We finished. It was worth it. We had to do it. We had to do it. Sacrifices had to be made. This is region locked after all. Lady Lahart is meet my end as swiftly as my husband met his. Well, you know what? Wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but the lock bears Lahart's crest. Okay, cool. But where's Lahart's key? I don't see Lahart's key. I don't know how to get his key. Okay, whatever. We will leave. It's fine by me. We're done with that. Now we need to prep for Kagal, because I don't know if we can actually kill Kagal. I really don't know. We are incredibly over encumbered by a lot. We could bury all of the dead bodies, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 50 pounds. That will not get us where we need to be. We need to get rid of some stuff. Oh, we have 6 dead bodies. That would get us where we need to be, actually. We could. We could also eat the dead bodies. We're not going to do that. Man, I don't want to get rid of all of our dead bodies. Those are kind of used to that. Like, they've kind of grown on me. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the camp real quick, right? To make sure that we have all of our horses over here to increase our carrying capacity. And then we're going to double check and see if we have any excess saddlebags, right? I don't think we have excess saddlebags, but you never know. Do we have any saddlebags that we can make? Can I make saddlebags? I can make saddlebags. Oh, I can make them multiple. Bet. Gives us extra carrying capacity. We can carry one body for every saddlebag. Cool. Max, do you have a saddlebag? No. Congratulations. You now have a saddlebag. Growler, take another saddlebag. Okay, you can only have one saddlebag, can't you? Damn. Okay. Butt Stallion. Cool. Dark Steed. Cool. All right. Well, everyone currently has a saddlebag. How overweight are we? By 30. Do 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 do. We're gonna go into Lahart's castle, and we're going to go and sell some shit. Yeah, that is what we will do. I want to keep the bodies if I can help it. I want us to keep the bodies because I'm just going to keep them all stored in a traveling post at this point. That's going to be our obituary. All right. We're going to sell the Outlaw Tabard. We're going to sell all the figurines and crap that we don't need. There are 11 infected brains, which is 11 pounds. I really need to hold on to those, though. Okay. Damaged dagger, don't need. We don't need a deserter's guitar. No. We have a lot of crafting stuff that we arguably don't need. We have a ton of bear meat, too. Like, honestly, if I just get rid of all the bear meat, we're fine. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell all the bear meat. And then we're gonna head to town. Hopefully we get to town before we have to do anything, right? We're hurting. We are absolutely hurting. We are not in a good spot right now. Because we lost literally half of our units, right? We just got, like, wiped to an extent. But it was the push that we needed to get us closer to be at where we can actually hire more human units. Now, I do need to figure out a better way for us to actually power level beyond cheese, okay? And that's something that just kind of sucks because that's one of the issues with Region Locked. That's the biggest issue with Region Locked is it's a massive grind fest. But honestly, it's not just Region Locked. That like this game is just a grindy game when it comes down to how slowly you level. So I need to get the training dummy and start boosting our XP for battles and whatnot. And yeah. So that's something that we need to do as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and rest, pay our people. But there we go. We have officially finished 2 regions. We have officially beaten 2 bosses, but we have not beaten Kagal, which is the main boss of Arthas. We have beaten Alexa, because Alexa was honestly a pretty easy boss to handle. And we've beaten Lund, which is what got us to where we could go do Vertruse and Arthas in the first place. I really want to say Kagal is going to be a nightmare to handle, because he's going to spawn a wolf, a bear, and a boar, I think. And as long as he... whenever he runs out of animals, he'll continuously spawn more. And we're not going to be able to really leverage the AI animals that we have to the extent that the AI is going to be able to leverage their animals. And we just need to hope that the AI focuses Kagal and not his animals. Because if the AI focuses Kagal's animals repetitively, we will not win. We cannot win. That's just how that's going to work. So that's something to just keep in the back of our minds. All right. So now that we are at least kind of there, what we're going to do is we are going to we're going to go to the traveling post. I'm going to sort through all my stuff, and we are going to deposit all the dead bodies that we do not need anymore, because we just don't need dead bodies here. Like, I need to figure out what traveling post I want to just have all the dead bodies in. So far, it's kind of looking like Arthas, but yeah. Look at all the dead bodies, guys. Phelan, Veneleus, Theotes, Sophia. Look at all the animals. We have so many dead animals, guys. This is kind of ridiculous. We are not we have not been very kind to our animals, let's put it that way. We have a decent amount of gear that's just chilling currently, and we don't really have the best options for us to leverage animal equipment, right? Like, we really don't have that many good animal items that we can equip. So we're kind of at a bit of an impasse, or not necessarily an impasse. We're kind of as like we're stagnant, right? So we need to recruit more units to be able to even do stuff at this point, right? So there's a group of bears over here, and bears will be fairly useful against Kagol, but we need at least 2 alpha wolves as well. And that's going to be the next tricky part, is we need to third party some enemies, right? And we need to capture more animals ultimately right now. So let's go to the market, see if we have any more rope that we can buy. We have 10 rope here. We have 5 hemp. That works for me. And we are going to... I don't want to go to the end. I don't need to be at the end. Honestly, I mean, I kind of... You know what I think would really help out would be if we got experience for completing contracts. I don't think you actually get bonus XP for completing contracts. You only just get money, right? And once you have so much money, you don't really care, right? Like, I can go a long ass time without needing to collect money, especially with how the tavern DLC goes. So you're just kind of like, whatever, right? So that would be something to help, like, drive people to go through contracts as well. What's the fucking W, right? Okay, let's go here, grab all the PPs that we have. Okay, rest 29 times without damage to armor. Okay, cool. So we have 4 more PP that we need to hit level 10, Power and Glory. I do not know. I don't know how everything keeps going on that. I don't remember. So we're just going to see how that goes, right? And I think we're going to hit level 10 trader right here. Yep. Trade and craftsmanship. Every time a companion gains profession experience, 12% of the points are also added to their combat experience. That is we are getting somewhere with this. As long as that keeps going up, I'm okay with it. Because if that keeps going up, eventually profession experience gain, it's going to be huge for power leveling to an extent, because you can get a fuck ton of profession XP really fucking quickly. But only 12% right now, kind of rough. What wiped you out? 11 months and only 3 dudes, very rare to see, or you just don't recruit? Both. I have not been recruiting. I have not been recruiting at all. So what's been going on is we've been doing like a series of challenges essentially for this run. And the only time I'm allowed to recruit is once I complete a region story, as well as whenever I have the region completed and have beaten the designated boss for that region. So we have, and when we first started out, we got 6 units. Okay. And 6 units for Tiltren, and we completed Tiltren, and then we got to recruit 2 more. So that got us up to 8. Or maybe it was 3. I think we actually got to recruit 3 more. So every new region that we complete, we'll get the ability to recruit 3 more units that are humans, right? We have gone to Vertruse and Arthas. We currently have a level 7 and a level 6 unit left from our starting groups. And then we have a bunch of animals. We are allowed to capture animals to replenish all the way up to max population cap, essentially, freely. But we don't have an archer, so we don't have any way to control the animals, so we kind of just been using AI. to do everything, right? And because of that, things are a little hairy, so to speak. So if you just wanna understand, that's how many dead bodies we have. So we got wiped by getting overly aggressive on trying to complete Vertruce's story mission, because we were fighting level 8s around level 5, level 6. So we lost 4 of our guys, right? And that dropped us from 6 down to 2. And we have been just constantly mass capturing animals and then sending them through the grinder nonstop. Yep. So we've been getting roughhoused, and we are on extreme difficulty. Like we're on extreme limited, region locked. So the other issue is that we are essentially just kind of at the point where it's like, okay, we have to literally slow grind. And it has been a very long a very long playthrough. For example, almost every Wartales stream in this series, we're on what, episode 13? So every stream generally is about 3 hours. Okay. So this save is about almost 40 hours long at the end of the stream. That's basically where we're going to be at. We're going to be 40 hours into this playthrough. And we have only completed Arthas's storyline, and we have completed Tiltren's storyline. We have not killed Kagal. We have killed Lund. We have killed Alexa, but we have not completed Vertruce. So we are, if we can kill Kagal and complete Vertruce, then we can suddenly recruit 6 new units, get everything restabilized, and get a bunch of more animals back in to get us back up to cap, and we'll be okay. We have to get through this hump here, and then we'll figure out between Ludern, Grenmere, Drombach, Balerion, and whatever this region over here is going to be. But yeah, currently right now it is a toughie, and we can't go get the training dummy because it's in an area that's in region locked. It's even higher leveled, right? So we're kind of just like, well, this is a long ass grind. It's a long grind, and it's okay. We're doing it. And I'm not giving up fully on it, but we've had to change a couple of the rules and allow us to recruit animals back up to our max unit cap, because otherwise we would not be able to handle it. Okay, well, we're at least back in Tiltren, where the fights are going to be super easy, and I feel like, the bacon collar lets you control an animal wearing it. Yep, I do. We have a bacon collar. Actually, no, we don't. We don't have a bacon collar. We need venison. And believe it or not, I actually think animals are stronger when you don't have to control them, especially in extreme. So let me elaborate on that before people start flaming me. Basically, if you have a unit, right, if you want to use their abilities, it costs valor points. Extreme doubles the cost of all valor points. Sometimes it triples them, for the most part, right? So, essentially, right, when you don't control your animal, it can use all their valor point abilities for free, and it will not cost against your valor point total, because they're technically an ally pool of valor points, which is infinite, versus your own valor point pool, which is limited. Okay, so if you don't control the animal with a bacon collar or with a huntsman, right, or a beastmaster, you don't have to burn through the valor points yourself. Drawback to that is the fact that the AI is AI, and the AI in Wartales is not good, so it may not do what you want it to do. But you don't have to worry about the valor points. So there is a big trade-off for that, and honestly, some animals I feel like work a lot better when they're able to utilize their entire kit every turn. So yeah, as long as you don't control it, it's pretty strong, right? So that's something to just keep to think about too. And does that mean you should never, control your animals? No, that's not what that means. Being able to control your own animals definitely gives you an edge on positioning and actually doing what you need it to do at that given time, right? And that's obviously always helpful. Now, when you have a absolute metric ton of like wolves or bears or anything like that, honestly, you don't need to be super accurate, or maybe not accurate is the word, but you may not need to be super critical on like where you're moving everything. You can probably let the AI do their thing and you'll still be able to maneuver around the AI and leverage them. Well, Carpal, it doesn't necessarily mean I have a good reason. There's just a reason for it. It doesn't mean that it's a good one. There's a lot of different things that you can do in this game that make absolutely no sense, and I do a lot of stupid things. If I didn't put any limitations on myself when I play Wartales, I would cheese the game and be done with it. And it gets boring whenever I cheese it too much. So that is why I put in rules, because I cannot control myself with the amount of cheese I do. I have broken the game and region locked to where you can beat an entire region and basically beat the game with just a single unit. I've done that before. Yeah, it is what it is. And then at that point, you're just okay, running back and forth. There was a playthrough that I did on a live stream series where there's actually a mission in Grinmere, right, where you get charged at by an angry mob. I didn't run from the angry mob. Let's put it that way. The angry mob did not survive that encounter. They did not win that encounter. I just decided to kill everyone in the angry mob. Why? Because I could. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm the best fucking Wartales player out there. I'm definitely not doing that, so please don't put words in my mouth. But the game is not the most challenging game out there. And although we are playing on extreme difficulty and there are losses, right? It is what it is. And like, there's a reason for the losses. It's because I'm being dumb and I'm not, doing everything I should be doing. But that's also due to like rule sets and whatnot too. And there's going to be players out there that are better than the game, better at the game than me, and they're going to be able to do my rule sets without any issues, and that's okay. But EXP cheese and adaptive is always a go-to for a new start. Yeah, Tut, I hit max level in adaptive within like 2 hours. You can technically do that in region lock too. It's just a hell of a lot more dangerous, and it gets a little rough. And on top of the cheese, Bruce gets pissed, and Bruce is the one that really wanted me to not do any level cheese. So I'm not allowed to power level my way through everything by using and abusing mechanics. But adaptive, you can hit max level within 3 hours in adaptive, easy peasy. It's gonna be it'll be interesting, but you can definitely do that. Okay. Oh, you were there at that stream? Yeah, man. I was like, let's see if we can hit max level real quick, and that royally fucked my economy. I was not able to pay wages at all. That was brutal. Like, that was difficult for an entirely different reason, all right? That one was like, I don't know how to fucking put food on the table and keep these people paid. We are in trouble. I was not expecting to have to pay like right now we're paying 90 every 3 days, right? Well, everyone was getting paid over 100 by themselves when they were level 15. Before, when the level cap was only 13. I'm just like, I think I fucked up. I don't have any prisoners to hand over, but I did want the rope. there any animals here? There is. I'm gonna inspect the Saurian. A level 5 Saurian. Stocky, cool. Snore, whatever. Heavy sleeper. Does not reduce escapability of nearby prisoners. Okay, that's fine. Applies 1 random debuff if they're bleeding. Damages, deals 4 damage to all the units in the area and applies 1 poison per unit hit. Applies bleeding to any unit dealing melee damage to this unit. Okay. And then we have regeneration. As long as the unit has no debuffs, they regain 5% of their max health at the end of each turn, or can resist poison, burning, and bleeding. Wow. Okay. Being immune to basically all dots is fucking awesome. And then we have every time this unit lands a critical, they gain dodge, or this unit's food consumption is reduced to 1. Gaining dodge is disgusting. Okay. You know, we're buying this. This is mine. This is mine. Congratulations, guys. We now have a lizard. Chat, we need to come up with a name for a lizard. Give me a fucking lizard name. We're not popping regeneration. We're doing this to remove dots, and we're doing dodge, and we are pumping up. We'll do strength for this level because I don't want to burn through all my career plan points. We'll do crit. We're gonna keep doing crit. I need more crit on this guy. Okay. So we now have a lizard. We're gonna see how good the lizard is. But yeah, we will take care of the lizard. We have Growler, we have Max. We need to get some more alpha wolves. Okay. And I honestly kind of want to see if we have any hunting grounds out here. And we do. So I'm still learning about this new hunting type of thing, right? So I don't know how strong these guys are going to be since we're in Tiltren right now. I'm assuming they're going to be pretty low. But let's just go. Was that bears or wolves? I don't know. 43. Good God, man. We need to get a cook. Oh, we have no... Okay, we have no meat. All right, well, just eat some meat, I guess. Uncooked meat. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, a ferocious wolf. Neat. 33% of the animal group are juvenile. Okay. Okay, so we're surprised. What level are you? You're level 1. Man. Ferocious wolves are going to be fun. They are going to be fun. They're not going to be fun for us right now. This is going to be a very dumb fight. And I'm okay with it, but I'm still sad. Like, this is a very sad fight. A very waste of my time fight. Oh no. Oh no, we're not done. We are not done. Okay, maybe we are. Are we done? No. No, we're not done. They're all dying. He is dying. Right here. Goodbye. All right. Okay, that was a very disappointing fight, but it's fine. We'll keep the carcasses because I guess we could use them. All right, what are we looking like on your huntsman? Huntsman is halfway there, and I want to see what the actual skill sets are for the ferocious wolves. I really wish that it wasn't level 1 ferocious wolf, but it is what it is. If we can get a hold of a level 5, I think that'll be money. Because I have a feeling the way that these wolves are, I have a feeling we're going to get a pack ability with the wolves, right? And if the ferocious wolves have anything similar to what like licking wounds is really good. Especially when you don't have to control your wolf, right? I used to think carnivore diet was really important back when I first did wolves, but honestly, it doesn't trigger that often. It really doesn't. And the reason it doesn't is because, well, guess what? The most amount of times you're going to get it to trigger is equivalent to the amount of enemy units on the board, right? And you have to assume that the wolf's going to get the last hit, which is not always the case. Sometimes the enemies will die from bleed, the enemies will die from somebody else flanking, and honestly, if your wolf's taking damage, they're not the one that's going to be doing the flanking, they're going to be the one that's taking the damage. So the licking is actually really good because as long as they're not engaged in combat and you're not controlling them, of course, they can remove any burning, bleeding, poison, anything like that, and heal themselves. Combine that with the fact that they can give themselves deflection like over and over and over again. Your wolves actually manage to stay alive quite a bit for not being a very like beefy type of unit, right? So that's something that I found while having to do this bullshittery on this playthrough. So I am very happy with how this current setup goes. And then when you get at least 3 wolves in the troop, obviously your critical hit goes up. So they're able to crit a lot more, and they do really well. Being able to dish out consistent damage, and they basically shred through any animal units because they're applying bleed whenever they don't have a armor, right? Can I actually make it to town? I don't think so. We're gonna try. But we're going to start going really slow right about there. Right about at that tree is when we're going to just start going, bleh. We made it past the tree, and bleh. I don't know if we're going to make it. We fucking trudging. We are going so goddamn slow. Come on, guys. Make it there. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You're going to make it. Oh, we made it. Okay, cool. I was worried. By the way, do not let this bar ever fill up, guys. For the love of God. Once it goes orange, do not let it fill up. If you let it fill up, people die. Just instantly. Good. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 straight to death. Straight to jail. They gone. So, don't do it to yourselves. Make sure you're actually resting when you need to be resting. Like, you're going to have a really bad day otherwise. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and store a bunch of the weapons that we don't need right now. I'm going to hold on to the light pony plate. Didn't I just hire somebody? Are you a battle pony? You are a battle pony. Cool. Take that. Take that too. Guys, still need a name for a lizard, and I need another name for a battle pony. We lost a butterscotch, so I need a new name for another battle pony. Okay. Do we have? Oh wait, you're the traveling post. I don't want to build roads. I want a venison, not what you're selling. That's okay. And let's go to the market. See if we have any venison here. Probably not. No venison. Tragic. How about here? Nope. Extra tragic. And you have hair pusher. Yeah. I've sold so much cheesy macarons to you. Okay. Okay. I'm not confident in our ability to actually be able to do too much out here in Bertrus. The reason we're out here is because I wanted to get away from Arthas for a little bit since we've been sitting there for a while. And we are at the point where, like, we haven't really done much in Bertrus, right? Like, all the fights here are actually super hard. Are we actually going to be able to help out here? We could. We very well could. See if we can do a little good Samaritan work. They're all level 8. That's spooky. Okay, so if we attack here, we get 3 allies, and they get enemy reinforcements. If we attack here, we gain wanted, and we only get 2 friendlies. You know what? I don't want any of that. Don't want to deal with any of that. You guys, good luck. No, thank you. All right, we're gonna see if we have any hunting tracks out here, and we're going to attempt to see if there's any like ferocious animals that are hiding in the woods. I know I don't want to fight this Yeah, honestly, I think Vertruce may actually be harder than Arthas when push comes to shove on the actual, like, region scenarios. Because the scenarios here are just brutal. And we managed to make our way through Arthas, right? But Vertruce just keeps kind of just fucking us. So, I'm not sure what we can do here.
Living in Wilsonburg is a privilege.
I think we healed these guys. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we did not. We have a flooded mine. This place is defended. Okay. Smots Arena, I'm not going to deal with that. We got the vineyard. We got infestation. We have a Legion's troop up here, which is quote-unquote easy. Legion troops are not easy. That's a lie. What else can we do? We could attempt to break Joan of Arc out, but we can't recruit another unit, right? Not at least not another mercenary unit. We really just need to try and find, like, I'm going to like leverage the new beasts, like the hunting stuff, and we're gonna see if we can get a hold of like some better quality beast units. That really is, I think, ultimately what we should be doing right now. Which means Vertruce and Arthas are the two places we need to be, because those are going to be the places that we have the highest level animals at, right? Okay, critical hit increased by 10%. Okay, honestly, stuffed cabbage, it's pretty good. Is that what you sell here? Stuffed cabbage, chicken, cabbage, and salt. Okay. 10% crit chance. It's pretty solid, not gonna lie. I would not be mad about learning that one. Now, right now, we can't utilize it because we don't have a cook. And I need to take a look at Osbius' skills here before we roll him off, because I don't want him to burn through and waste a lot of Tinkerer XP right now. And he does have a decent amount, so let's go ahead and craft some ropes. Get him set up to where he's at least at the next like level that we want him to be at, right? And we'll go from there. 6 ropes. How much XP do you get per one? Let's find out. So 6 probably give him to what, 12? 12 XP? 14 XP. So you should be really close to tearing up. If you're gonna be that close to tearing up, let's go ahead and let's make like 3 torches. 4 torches. Let's just make 4 torches, be done with it. Cool. So he's an experienced tinker. We're done with that. We can take a look-see in the tinker, the workshop compendium. See if there's anything that we can actually learn that'd be useful. I don't think we will. I don't think we're going to have very much. Hitching post. Could a battle ponies assigned to the hitching post gain 10% more experience? Ooh. I could see that being useful. Just apply a battle pony to it, right? 5 extra carrying capacity for work ponies, or, you know, battle ponies versus... Okay. You know what? We're going to learn it. And we just need a little bit more wood. We just need a little bit more wood. Which, all things considered, should not be that bad. We still need names for a pony and a lizard. Or saurian, whatever you want to actually call it. It's a lizard. It's a Komodo dragon looking like thing. That's what we got. Vertrusian stables. Do you guys have anything good here? Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. That is not what I wanted. Horseshoes. Movement speed in the world increased by 3%. Cool. That's not what I want. We have level 5 ponies here. We have hay. Cool. I don't care about the hay. Hemp. And, ooh, we're going to lock that. Pretends he doesn't know me. Okay, cool. Grabbing all the flowers, grabbing all the things as we go up here. I will say, this rule set is kind of brutal. I'm missing the ability to recruit new units. I would love to be able to replenish our units here. And we don't have a miner either. Damn. Okay, well that's alright. Must have been huge. A bloody trail leaves from its corpse. A huge beast, you say? I think this is the Vertrusian hunt. It's down here, yeah. Roach is a good horse name, and Toothless is a good dragon name. There we go. I like it. Toothless. Roach. And you know what? Roach always works, because Roach dies a lot. If you actually know anything about The Witcher, right? Roach is just the ongoing name that he always applies to the horse. That's just his base name. He always names his horse Roach. The Fellowship of Knowledge. Let's go check out the Fellowship of Knowledge and let's see what they can do for me. Excuse me, sir, fellowships. Need to be tier 8 on mysteries. Okay. And why are you even here? Why can I see you? Do I even want to know what this hunt is like? I probably don't. 2 bears, 3 wolves, 3 boars. They're all level 8. I don't want this at all. I don't want that at all. They're all level 8, so they're all going to have an absurdly large amount of HP. We don't have enough units that can actually... You know what, Arnius? How much guard are you gaining from this? Because I feel like you have a decent amount of armor, but I also feel like you can't really leverage it too much. You get hit twice and you're dead. What may actually be more beneficial for us is if we take Arnius off of his armor, or not his armor, but get his shield off, and we give him the offhand poisons. And we just start leveraging poison and explosion bombs, right? We have hand bomblets, right? They do damage. They do percent HP damage. We have poison. Dots do percent HP damage. Maybe what we really need to do is get a front line of bears, right? Now, we only get 2 bears. That's what we're supposed to have. We may have to, you know, go past that again. I don't know. But you get 2 bears, right? And... this is potentially going to be a really bad time for me. How rough is this fight? I feel like we tried that fight and we almost got our asses beat, or we did get our asses beat. I cannot remember if that is the fight that like basically nuked us one of the many times, right? So that may be something we just don't want to deal with. Hot coals, Vertrusian black market. Let's go check that out. Let's go do the black market. There might be something down here. And if I remember correctly, the jail doesn't have anybody in it. This is one of the jails that's just absolutely freaking useless. Yep, it's absolutely freaking useless. Give me the rope. I have not seen anything for tracking out here. I don't know if Vertruse has the stuff for the huntsman. I don't know if it does. If it does not, that's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure all regions will. I just haven't figured out where the spawn locations are. I think I figured out where the spawn locations are on Arthas because I've gotten like 2 or 3 hunts that go down around there, which is kind of cool. But yeah. Okay, so we actually can't do any new fames, and if I remember correctly, we can't really do any new pit fights because we don't have a full party, right?
I came here for beer.
Is that how this works? I'm pretty sure. Okay, and we have a bunch of stuff here. And then first learned about black markets while visiting Vertruse. Okay, yep. And that's basically it. We have a, you know, a crafting area and everything. Okay. So not really much that we can utilize right there, right now. And the wedding banquet, I know the wedding banquet's a big part, and the Tale of Tubers is a really big part. So once you actually complete those, it unlocks a lot more of Virtues in their storyline. But I don't think we can actually handle that right now until we get more units. Like, this fight right here is brutal. I'm pretty sure we attempted that and got decimated. I'm pretty sure I attempted this mission right here and got absolutely floored too. So that's why I'm like holding off on it. And obviously, you know, you've got this mission up here, and then you've got a mission right up here too for in the old manor. So like we have a lot of missions that we can do in Virtues, and we've gotten to the point where we're actually at like one of the fights. We just can't perform the fight without wiping. So one of our toughies. We have not investigated this site over here for any hunting activities, so that's we'll go over here and see if there's anything that we can do for huntsmen. If there's nothing over here for huntsmen, then it's gotta be over here, and if there's nothing over here, then we've literally done like a full loop of Virtues and not seen shit. So I don't know what else to do at that point. We are slowly running out of food. We still have food, but we don't have very much, and we have not been eating, or not eating. We haven't been cooking anything. So we're going to need to probably start buying some food or doing something of some sort to make sure that we actually have food that we need. Or sleeping in a taverns, right? Marheim Castle. Brotherhood Training Ground. You know, the Brotherhood Training Ground would be a lot more fun if you could actually utilize it for training. Ooh. Ah, never mind. That's not a hunt part. Thought I saw like a little spear thing that would be an indication of a hunt. I feel like Brotherhoods would be a lot cooler if you could actually get XP boosts from them as well. Because we could upgrade some gear, but we don't really have anyone that's utilizing gear that's too far out of their level. I guess we could upgrade Elder Guard and get Osbius a level 8 Elder Guard, right? So that would upgrade it to level 7. And then we can do up to level 8. Osbius, congratulations, buddy. You now have a level 8 Elder Guard, and that should increase your damage output a decent amount. A decent amount. Not a lot amount, but enough to help, right? And what does your hat do again? All the units attacks also apply 1 poison. Got it. It's the essentially the same thing as poison level. Oil. Got it. We're okay. Oh, okay. 2 alpha wolves. We do need wolves. 2 alpha wolves, 7 regular wolves, and they're all level 5. And they do have reinforcements incoming. This could be a little bit of a tough fight. I know it says that it's a white fight, so it's not like hard. But, well, I guess 42 HP is not terrible. I'm concerned when it comes down to how much bleed they can apply. That's really my concern here. If we're able to get a hold of these guys and, you know, just tie them down and whatnot, I'd be okay with that. All right, we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, first and foremost, let's see how strong Osbius' new weapon is. Yeah, it's just a flat 16 damage. I don't know why I expected more out of it. Okay, you're giving inspiration to Toothless probably? Okay, and then you're going up and hitting? Okay, I'm fine with that. And Toothless is coming up and... Oh, okay. Wow. Toothless is going ham. Got it. Roach is getting beaten up a little bit here. I don't think we're going to be able to get a hold of this alpha. I have a feeling Growler's going to come up here and flank. Yep. So that's one alpha that we're not going to get. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Toothless does not get bleeds applied to him, but Toothless is not tanky. He is not a tanky little dragon. That is for damn sure. Which is unfortunate, because I have a feeling Toothless is about to die here. I could feel it, right? Okay. We really need to see if we can get a hold of another wolf here. It would be great if we could. It's just not looking like that's going to be the case. And I think we just lost Toothless. Because I think this wolf's going to kill it. Actually, I don't know if they have enough... Oh, there it is. That's it. Only 7 damage. How did you only do 7 damage? Just swore you would have done more. Maybe it wasn't a crit? Okay, well, maybe we actually got lucky. And that alpha died too. Son of a gun, dude. We have not gotten any of the alphas that we actually wanted. That is tragic. Oh, but they got reinforcements. There's an alpha back here. Okay, we have a chance still. We still have a chance. We can do this. We have a chance. It's not a good chance, but we have a chance, right? All right, we're gonna come right on up here. I'm just gonna go for a kill real quick. Take care of that. Get another attack down. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna go for a kill, and I don't think we want to do anything else. We'll just let Osbeast wait. Growler coming down here, doing things. Gonna hit really hard. Boom. Growler is spooky. He is one spooky bear. I will say that. Very spooky bear. Roach, what are you doing? Where are you going? I'm okay with that. I'm honestly surprised that that wolf had that much movement. Like, he had to be right at the edge of his movement range on that. Okay, I don't think this alpha has enough movement to actually get to max. Nope. Okay, so we have the opportunity still for us to be able to capture an alpha, right? We have the opportunity as well for us to potentially capture a couple of standard wolves, so we can at least get the pack bonus, right? And then we'll be able to go from there. So what I'm thinking here is we use tactical slam, and we hope it doesn't kill. Cool. Did not kill. Now we're going to take knockout. So we have a standard. We have a regular wolf that we got, right? So no matter what, we are currently +1. Now we're just going to generate a couple extra valor points, and I am going to give everyone a defensive boost because Toothless and Growler kind of needs it, but not really. Toothless is fucking squishy. I did not expect Toothless to be this squishy. This is absolutely terrifying. So we're gonna even try to like pick him up a little bit. Okay, Max is doing okay. He's just still bleeding. Toothless comes up here, applies poison, runs away. Does damage here. Okay. The movement that he does is actually hilarious. I love how he just runs up, applies poison, and runs away. Like, that is actually pretty fucking funny. I do not expect that type of behavior coming from Wartales AI. I really don't. So it's always, at least humorous to see that kind of stuff going on, right? So we need to attempt to take out a couple of these units before they're able to do anything. Now, I'm not terribly certain how well we're going to be able to lock down this alpha, and we don't have very much movement with the Arnius. Osmius does have a lot of movement that he'll be able to leverage, right? The issue is we may potentially kill the alpha by letting, our 4 animals go before us. and Osbius has the movement to get there, but he also can't tie up the alpha, and he doesn't really have any guaranteed kills by running up here either. Arnius can get to the alpha, but all he's going to do is weaken it, and then we'll probably be in a similar situation. What I think we do need to do, though, is I do think we need to use Arnius, and I think we need to tie up the alpha. Reason being is because if we don't tie up this alpha now, the alpha could go in and hit Toothless, and we would lose Toothless. So I think that is potentially the takeaway here. This alpha will, if we hit him with a standard attack, the alpha will definitely take too much damage. I think if we do a shield bash, we'll be okay. And it ended up critting and doing the same amount of damage as a standard attack. So, go figure. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so Max is fully healed with deflection. He doesn't care. He's good to go. Toothless, doing Toothless things. Toothless, what are you doing? Don't hit me. God. So rude, dude. Little fucking dragon. He applied poison to Arnius. Okay. Growler comes in, applies fragility, hits hard, and I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna run off and do Growler things. Okay. So the good news is we can capture this alpha. The bad news is we will not be able to do any damage after we do it. So we kind of just need to come up here and pray. 20, what's the percentage here? 61%. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to dash right here. I didn't expect the dash damage to do 22. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh man. I didn't trust the 66%, but it did not. I thought we were only going to do like fucking 16 damage with a dash, not like 22. Why? Oh man, dude. Fuck. That was calculated, but boy, am I bad at math. No, we're not gonna let them run. We're gonna fucking go and kill them all. God. That is frustrating, to say the least. Just take them out. Osbius, please, for love of God, put me out of my misery. I'm so fucking over this. 35 HP. I don't even know if we could kill you, and well, we might. You know what? I've been surprised by less. Let's we can take you out. You're done. Goodbye. Yeah, easy peasy. Just God damn it, fuck. Well, we got a regular wolf out of that fight. That is not what we wanted. We did get to a battle test out the Saurian build that we got, and it does make me feel spooked. I will say that. Toothless is scaring me. Definitely not as beefy as what he needs to be able to do the things that he tries to do. And we're gonna have to figure something out about that. And I don't know all the animal we don't have enough animal accessories to really leverage or utilize the strat that we're attempting to do right now. So that's another drawback to what we're attempting to do, right? Okay, so we at least have a regular wolf. We'll go ahead and repair, loot everything. We need a nickname for a really shitty wolf. Otherwise, it's going to be named Really Shitty Wolf. Just FYI. Just so everyone's tracking. That is what its name will be if you guys do not give me a name. We're going to go to the fishery here. I don't know what the fishery is for, but we're doing it anyway.
I'm still a bit shaken. I can't believe it. You can't.
My brother told me you saved him.
I don't remember who I even saved. What did I do? Okay, that's fine. I'm glad I saved you. I have no idea what the fuck I did. We've been doing this fucking playthrough forever, and I don't pay attention to quests at all, so You're welcome. I guess. All right, we need to heal you. Do we have any meds? I don't want to burn through all of our meds if we don't have that many. We have 49 bottles, so we've got a bunch of empty bottles. We have a few meds. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get him leveled, at least, right? While this unit is not engaged in combat, but is near an ally, gains fragility, but gives protection to the ally. Well, that's cool, but that's not what we want. We want pack. We're going to do licking wounds, and we are going to go with... Well, we can do some bonus crit. That's fine. I guess a little bit to con, but con's really not that useful on a lot of units, just due to the fact of how the HP scaling works. And I really wish Constitution worked better on animals. I wish they all behaved the way bears do, but there's a reason why bears are the best animals for the most part, and why everything else just feels like trash. It's because, well, bears are the best animal, and everything else is trash. Yeah, I'm really having issues finding this next hunting ground area, guys. I don't see anything over here in Vertreuse. We have been basically throughout almost this entire freaking map, and no luck. Absolutely no luck, which is kind of crazy to an extent. I expected a little bit, right? Just at least something. We have a few carnivores in the group. That's fine. I mean, we're just kind of plugging along. Have we even looked at the tavern in a while? Can we pull money out? Because we're starting to run low. We have 97,000 freaking crowns. So, okay, but what's the inflation rating right now, right? Like, what are we looking like here? What is our inflation rating? Oh, cool. So we can withdraw a couple hundred crowns. Call it. Cool. So we'll be able to pull out some more money here in 3 rests. Because I know I pulled a ton of money out, and I was just waiting on it to stop being worthless, because I think I went from like 150,000 copper to like 50,000. I think I pulled like 100,000 copper out. It just let the market of copper to crowns ratio crash, and that's why we had like 20,000 crowns or something like that at one point. Just did not care. I'm like, okay, well, might as well pull some money out and use it. And that's why we've been running around without doing any quests, because we didn't need to. And we have been, you know, stopping at places and upgrading items and everything like that. And what really burned through a lot of that was us going through and upgrading Ogress. If we had, I guess we could upgrade Rampart, but not really, because it's already level 7 and Arnius is level 6. So we won't be able to really utilize that too much. Do we have any... Man... Okay, we're going to do a full loop down here to see if there's anything for hunts down here. And if there is, awesome. If there is not, then we're going to go back to Arthas, and we're going to keep doing Arthas hunts. That's just going to have to be how we rebuild our unit roster. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Because I'm not seeing, like, anything. And I've been kind of sticking into trees. I'm not sure if you need to be in trees for this, right? I don't know too much about it, but I do feel like I should have seen at least something to some extent while out and about. So we can head a little bit closer up in here to the bandit lair. I would be very surprised if the bandit lair actually had stuff for us up here, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So we're going to go into Marheim real quick, and we're going to rest. Since we don't have a ton of food, we're going to rest in the actual inn. And we will go from there.
I'm concerned about the village.
Looks like there's a group of deserters right there. We wanted to get a quick fight in for some XP. Honestly, we probably should start doing that. We have 600 influence. How are we doing on actual XP for our units? Getting to level 7 on Arnius would be pretty big, but I think level 8 is the biggest power boost that we'll get. And that's the one that I'm really like chasing right now, is hitting level 8. And Osby is hitting level 8 is not going to be that big of a deal. It will be useful, don't get me wrong. But in all honesty, I mean, we'll be taking cold-blooded most likely. Blackout would be cool. Explosive gas is not going to be useful for him, right? Arnie is hitting level 8. We'll give him hardcore training. Yeah, we'll be utilizing hardcore training most likely with Arnius just to make sure that he doesn't get dotted down. Ooh, we have something up here. There it is. We finally found it. Oh my god, that took forever. Absolutely forever for us to find it. So I think this is going to be where the spawn will be for multiple, right? And then there's a wolf up here. I think this is going to be a ferocious wolf pack. God, please be a ferocious wolf pack. This is going to be great. It is a ferocious wolf pack. 1 ferocious wolf, 2 alphas. Animals start with surprise, and 8 regular wolves, and they're all level 5. They do not get reinforcements. I think we can handle this. Okay. Since they're all level 5, we have a really good chance here. Now, we do need to make sure, right? Because we just took out like a level 5 group pretty easily. We want to make sure we don't kill the ferocious wolf. I want this ferocious wolf, and I need one of the alphas. If I can get one of the alphas and a ferocious wolf, I will be happy. 10 out of 10. Super happy. Like, please let me be happy. We also need to get a replacement bear too. So we'll be doing some Arthas hunts. But if I can actually replace all, depending on what the skill tree is for the ferocious wolf, we will be potentially replacing all of our alphas with them, because they could be just that much better, right? At least that's the way I'm looking at it. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, but we'll see. We are going to see how well they go and just go from there. All right, and now we're going to move up here. We could go for 3. Probably do the 3, but I want to actually, you know what? Killing at least 1, I think, is going to be more beneficial than potentially killing, than just harming 3. So let's do this. Okay. And how many hand bomblets do we have? We only have 9 hand bomblets. I really don't think we should be utilizing them on wolves. I really don't think that makes a good use of the hand bomblets. Okay, one of our regular wolves is probably going to die. Toothless may die, actually, as well. I'm going to be real here. I'm kind of hoping that all of these guys come up here and build a wall off their actual, like, strong units. Nope, going straight for Toothless. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. And Toothless is dead. Okay. Should have pulled Toothless off to the side more. That's okay. I was not... I mean, I feel like Toothless would be okay if we actually, you know, controlled him. I feel like Toothless has to be one of those that you control. Like, a Saurian really benefits better from either controlling units or having them further back in the turn order and being able to place your tanks correctly. We were outnumbered, right, to a decent extent here, and we're just not able to really do a lot of the fun stuff here. Okay, we're going to do that. Move him up. Just get ready. See what goes on with ye old Roach. Roach popping inspiration. Okay. And now regular wolf coming in and killed an alpha, I think. Our regular wolf may actually be kind of spooky. I'm not going to lie. All right. And Max is going in, and he's going to go way for the guy in the back. Okay. Don't hit Arnius. He's going for Arnius. Yep. Okay. We're going to go ahead and give everyone protection here. Just see how we can do here. Ferocious Wolf is going for Roach. Okay. That at least brings him closer to where I need him to be. I'm okay with that, honestly. It's not the end of the world. Surprised that wolf didn't go for our wolf, but okay. Roach is doing really well, but that's because Roach has armor. If we're able to create armor for our like bears and whatnot, that would be disgusting. Like that would make bears incredibly strong. It also like kind of nerf all the other units that we have abilities for. Let me make armor for all of the animals, please. Do it. Do it. It would be amazing. It would be epic. Oh no. Please tie him down. Thank you. Thank you. I was actually scared that Growler was going to go one-shot the Ferocious Wolf, but Max might do it instead. Nope. Okay, that'll get him down to 19, which is pretty freaking low. I don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to come up here. Get all these guys nice and low. And we're going to see how this goes. There's one kill. Growler does not take very much damage from these wolves. He only takes damage from the bleed at this point, right? So he basically kills whatever he's engaged with whenever he has to fight it. But he's just getting like demolished by chip damage. Okay, end of round. Good, good. How am I going to find a way to keep Max and Roach and the wolf from hitting this ferocious wolf? Right? It's entirely possible that they'll go for all the other ones that are already engaged. It's also impossible that they're gonna. It is also possible that they're just gonna go straight for the one that. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Osbius right back here. We're gonna kill this one. Right. Throw that. And then I'm gonna move Osbius right down here. And I'm gonna hope this wolf hits Osbius. Don't kill. Don't. Damn it. You animals are a pain in my ass sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say. Is you get. Absolutely tragic. Abso-freaking-lutely tragic sometimes. I will say that. Rage-inducing, even. So disappointing. No, because I still want to attempt to capture at least the alpha, right? $43. Holy shit, that was spooky. $25. Okay, Growler's starting to take a lot of damage here. The not controlling the animals thing would drive me insane, not gonna lie. It's not it's not for the faint of heart. That's all I'm gonna say. you want to talk about having a bad day, it can definitely give you a bad fucking day. I will tell you that. That's gonna kill him. Well, we're just gonna send it. Then if we fail, we fail. That's all we can do. Did we succeed? Nope, we missed. Well, congratulations. Are we gonna kill both of these wolves before Growler's turn? Potentially. And definitely before our next turn. So let's just go ahead and kill the alpha, right? And now we're gonna watch them kill this wolf. And we didn't capture any units. We didn't loot. Well, we lost one. Yeah, we lost Toothless. Okay, that was a net loss. That was okay. All right. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. I'm gonna go crawl into a hole real quick. All right, let's go to the forge. Let's prepare everybody. Let's regroup real quick. We'll be fine. This is definitely a puzzle at this point. What are we doing? I don't know. Besides losing units, I have no idea. I'm gonna bank the dead body because at this point, that's what we're doing. We're just banking the dead bodies. Oh, look, we have another dead body over here too that I just forgot about. Cool. We have a decent amount of just random ass shit too. Like we have okay, at the end of their turn, this unit removes a random debuff and gains deflection. So that's permanent deflection. That's a pretty fucking good helmet, right? They get a deflection every turn once you hit level 7. Now Arnie's has to hit level 7, but once you get it, it's pretty fucking cool. Right? Like that's the way I look at it, and I'm just like, man, some of these things are just so neat, but we can't fucking use them yet because we got them at level 8 zones, and we God, this game, dude. When do you get to recruit mercenaries again? I feel like just having an archer with Beastmaster would make it a lot less frustrating. I cannot. So I don't think the Beastmaster is actually going to make it less frustrating. I think I just need to be a little bit more selective on the collars. I think I need to get some venison and make some collars. Biggest issue is I don't think I know where I can buy venison at right now. Like I don't think there's venison anywhere, which is my issue, right? Like let's go to the steps market here. Like I don't think these guys have venison. No, they don't. I don't remember what region sells venison by any means. And yeah. And I obviously this guy's not going to sell any, so I'm just going right. But if we can get venison, we'll be fine because that's what we need for bacon collars. And I feel like putting bacon collars on at least a couple of units would be very beneficial, right? Not on all of them, because I do want to have the ability for some of our units to actually do stuff, right? So there is going to be I have a feeling what I am going to do, right, is I'm going to have units that will have bacon collars and units that will not have bacon collars, and depending on what their purpose it will be, it's going to change what perks I grab on these animals. That's my thought process, and that's kind of the direction I want to go with it. How soon am I going to get to that point? It's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a while. But we're trying. We're trying. A little bit. Yeah, let's sleep while we're over here. We need money.
I'm concerned about the vineyard disease.
The hunting camp item gives you venison when it's upgraded, I believe. The hunting camp item. Are we talking about the trap? Oh my god. Hold up. Hold up. You may have just saved me. I think you saved me. Well, I mean, we gotta get some fucking knowledge points here, but okay. So let's see here. We have a tanning rack. That's not it. We have a lectern, strategy table, brewing vat. I don't think any of that's what we're looking for. And I don't think the bear trap consumables is going to help us out either. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I just think. Right? Osbius, what do you... Can I level you up real quick? Like, what do I need to get you to the next level? More importantly, wait. What can I do for all these camp upgrades, right? We can leave camp. Go to the travel post. We're going to pull in some crafting items. Yes. Give me sort real quick. We need stuff and things and stuff. I need all the yes, give. We have a lot of just random junk, and I'm taking it all so I can potentially use it. Ooh, medicine. I'm glad I have that. Let's go look at the Arthas County area, right? Take. Yoink. We have 11 wood, but I don't want to spend 50 gold on 11 wood. Okay. Now let's go back over here, and we're just going to upgrade the camp real quick, because I need points. And honestly, you should probably level up too. So, we'll see how this goes. We can make all the things. We already have a bunch of this stuff. Hitching post. I need 10 salt. Okay. I can do that. Definitely do that. Nope, it's new for the expansion. The hunter guy sells it. Let me look up the name. Oh, just want to stop and say happy birthday. Thanks, Alchemy. I appreciate you, man. Oh, okay. So it's from the expansion. Bro, that thing's got to be like a level 15 area. That's going to be a spite. You know what? We could probably do it. I believe in myself. I believe in my ability to run like I've never ran before. I think I can reach it. I think we can do it. Oh, and now I need money. This is an amazing time here. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and place down a tanning rack just cause, right? Because now we have a source of leather to an extent. We're just gonna boop, place that down real quick. All right, Osbius, how are you doing on XP? You could use a lot more. You need a lot more. We need money. Okay, so if we need money, we're gonna go to the First National Bank of Tun Tavern, and we'll talk to our compatriots. And no, you can fuck off. I don't need. I'm a 4-star establishment. I do not need whatever it is that you want to do. We are 4 stars, and we are just pulling money out. I do not care. I have so much money. We have withdrawn 32,000 crowns. I do not care. We are crashing the economy here. So I've got 9,000 crowns worth of copper that we can pull out, and we're not going to pull out all 9,000, of course. That would be dumb. We're going to pull out about 5,000, and then we're just going to let it sit forever until we absolutely need money again, and then we'll worry about it then. That is what we're going to do. I don't know if I want to click it until we hit 5,000. I'm gonna be real here. We're hitting like 3,000, and I'm already going. That's a lot of clicking. I don't know if you guys can actually hear me spam clicking right now, but I haven't had to click this hard since I used to play Call of Duty all the time. Well, I guess if I was doing right clicks, then you could say it would be like back when I used to play a lot of MOBAs. My APM. My APM was never very high, though. All right, we're going to hit 5,000. We're going to call it a day. Boom. 5,005. Awesome. We now have money. Anyway, back to camp. And now I need you to build some stuff, Osbius. For the love of God, build me some things. Hitching post. Upgrade. Yes. There we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. I don't see anything else that's going to give us bonuses per se, right? Nothing here is going to give us crafting. Oh, well, the bacon bound collar will, but it's not very helpful for us right now, is it? How close are you to level? 94 out of 320, bro. God, Okay. Where's our battle pony? We can store 3 people on this. We're you, Roach, right there. Nice. Honestly, Roach, Lieutenant. Yes. That is a big brain move, by the way. Now, I should probably have put Roach onto a strategy table, but we can put the captain there. We'll be all right. We will be okay. Okay, we got money. We got a ton of money. It's called hunting gear. It produces pristine fangs and meat when upgraded. It's sold at a tracker camp, but I'm not sure which. Well, phooey. Okay. Talk to a Peddler's Guild spokesperson. You know what? We have money. We have money right now. Let's go ahead and just do the Peddler's Guild stuff, right? Let's just talk to him.
Now you just have to pay.
Now we just have to pay, right? Well, let's build a fucking road. It's 1,000 influence. I can't build a fucking road. That's rough. Tiltren or Arthas? Okay. Well, I have both of those done, so we can do it.
Stand back.
We can. Do you have any venison? You have mutton and bear. And you have miniature oryx. You don't have what I need, and I can't even buy these weapons. I think I can only use crafted or looted gear, if I remember correctly. So, thanks. You're useless to me, caravan. All right, let's see if we got another hunt down here that we can go do. Is there a dead horse that I can go investigate? Give me a dead horse, please. I need another one. Another one. I see a campsite. Campsite stuff. Oh, the campsite is what we need. Guys, this right here. Notate it. Mark that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. This area right here is where this fucking region spawns. It looks like these are static spawns, by the way. Now, in my very, very, very limited experience, these look like static spawns. They do not rotate. So once you figure out where that region's hunting area is, you will have it memorized, which is kind of dumb. 2 units from the animal group start the fight with 50% of their health remaining and with fury. Okay. Well, we'll see how well this goes. Let me guess. It's going to be more wolves. It is more wolves. Okay. So, I think the hunts... All right. So I got a theory on how this is working right now, and I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong, but I am familiar with how coding works in this game, and I am familiar with how the devs code this game, and they like to hard code a lot of things. So something tells me each region has a static spawn for what starts a hunt for the huntsman, right? And the unit type that you go up against is always the same based off the spawn. So, by that logic, Tiltren should always give you wolves, Vertruce should always give you wolves, and Arthas should always give you bears. By that logic. Haven't fully tested it yet. We only have a sample size of about 6 fights. So, take that with a really big grain of salt. But for all duplicate fights that we've had, they've all been the same thing, and they've all spawned in the exact same area. So, and we have literally gone through the entirety of Vertruce, and we have never seen a hunt except for in that exact same spot twice. Okay, so just so everyone's on track here, I think these are hard coded. I don't know for sure. Someone else probably already knows, and I haven't bothered looking up any of this shit. So it's entirely possible someone else has already seen this and either complained about it or wrote about it or whatever. But yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Growler, we have an alpha up here, we have an alpha down here, we have a wolf that's at half and a regular wolf that's at half. Damn, I really wanted one of the alphas or the ferocious one to be at half HP. That's unfortunate. Okay, so what I can do though is I can probably, well, maybe I can. This is within 4 meters. What's the range on this? That's also 4 meters. Okay, so I can just use this, right? And potentially kill this guy. Then reset movement. And then Skadoodle. Okay, that could work. Not sure I want to do that. You've encountered bears twice in Tiltren? Okay. Well, then I am wrong. Good night, by the way. Yo, good night, Eduardo. How you doing, my man? Ferocious wolf. I really want to see what we can do here. I need to capture one so I can actually get the ability to, you know, play around with them. I really want to see what they can do. Okay, we have Max down here. Honestly, this is probably not a good spot for him, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Yeah. We are... Do I want to send it this way? I don't know if I do. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. We will win this fight. It's not like it's going to be a necessarily hard fight. It's just going to be one on whether or not we manage to keep any of the units, right? So, just go ahead. And we will go from here. We have a decent amount of mobility here, so we're just going to go right into the middle of these three. Do a bunch of damage. I don't think these... Oh, these guys do get reinforcements. All right, bet. Cool. And now we run back. All right, cool. Okay, so Ferocious Wolf's up here on Growler. We should have time to try to whittle these guys down. We may actually be able to capture one of the alphas as well, potentially. I'm not entirely certain how well this is going to go. We have to kind of play it by ear. Arnius, not too certain how well this is going to go for us either. These two have already come up and bailed Arnius out, right? We do not have sprint on Arnius. Oh, Ferocious Wolf is our #1 priority. Helping out Max should be a secondary priority. We do have Osbius over there. Osbius is not going to be very good at peeling necessarily. We're going to see how this goes. Let's go ahead and give protection and wait. We'll see how this goes. The reinforcement waves are going to be what make or break us, right? And they've got what? Wild Pack, so they gain 2 rage every time they're injured. Okay. Or every time they end their turn with an injury. And he's going to go down for Growler, do a little bit of damage. Cool. Enemy reinforcements inbound. That takes us up to 8. Now, where do they come in at? They came in behind. Okay, that's fine. It's unfortunate, but we should be fine. I don't want to use Arnius. I could definitely leverage... I could definitely send Osbius up here, reset movement right here, and potentially get up here and get Arnius out of his pickle. Not sure how well it's going to go, but we could try it, right? So, what we could do is go from here to like here. But that would reset Dash will reset our movement. It'll give us more. So we can only move 13 meters, right? And we can't see how far away we are from here, right? I do want to say we are probably around 13 meters. So from here to here's 13. From there to probably here is going to be around 13. We'll definitely be able to reset movement, probably around here, which means we won't have enough range to actually get all the way up here. I would want to get around this alpha to try and lower him down and then capture him in one turn. Now the question is, do I have the ability for me to do that without burning dash right here? I think I do, and what I think I need to do is I actually need to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to run up here. We're going to use a hand bomb. We're going to throw it at this wolf, lower him, and apply bleed. We're going to throw a dagger here, which is going to apply poison. It's also going to reset our movement. Okay. Now what we can do, right, is we can go from here and we can dash to be right here. Now, that still wasn't quite enough, and I know if I hit him with... If we hit him with Frenzy, he's going to die, and Rain of Daggers is going to be... Rain of Daggers is going to leave him open to being killed by Roach or Wolf. You know what? We tried. We tried. Oh, this guy was under half HP. Damn, I wish I knew that. Wish I paid more attention. I am terrible at this game. I could have actually gotten Osbius all the way up here to do a potential capture here. That's tough. Oh shit, Max. Max, you doing okay, homie? I think you're dead. I think you're dead, Max. I think you're gonna bleed out. Actually, you're gonna kill the alpha. You're not gonna kill the alpha. Max will die. Unless we're able to get him out of that pickle. And I don't think we can. Unless Arnius is able to do some really cool shit really quickly. I don't know how much movement Arnius has, but we're about to find out. It also depends on how the Ferocious Wolf plays out, right? Because the Ferocious Wolf is, once again, target number 1. And losing Max will suck. Okay, we can save Max. We can save Max, and we will save Max. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do, real quick. There's an alpha right here, so we're gonna knock him out. So we captured an alpha, which we needed first and foremost, right? Now we're gonna galvanize. And we are going to use a tactical slam on this wolf and get him locked down. And then we're going to buff. Max survives. Max will be able to heal himself at the start of his next turn, and we'll be fine. And there's no wolves back up here that are going to kill him. He's already been hit by his bleed. He'll be okay. All right, we'll see how strong this goes. Okay, well, Growler's OP. Growler just one-shot the Ferocious Wolf on the other team. Okay. So we cannot use Growler to do Growler things. Growler's too strong. Noted. And we need to keep them away. Got it. But guess what? We'll be able to continuously keep doing this. So might as well. We will need to come down here and bail out Growler here. But I think we should be okay for the time being. We don't have enough movement for Osbius to actually get down there. So the wolf and everything else here will be fine. So we can just move. He's going to go for an attack, and he'll lick, heal himself up, get rid of his bleed, and pop deflection. Max is in the game still. He's perfectly fine. Not worried about Max and his health anymore. We saved Max. Max is 100% going to survive. There is basically 0% chance that Max dies now. Now, Growler can die, but I highly doubt Max dies. All right, so we get Relentless, Berserk, Galvanization. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get down here and see if we can help out Growler. 2 enemy wolves. Okay, and neither of them are going to be able to actually reach us. Cool. And let's see if Osmosis can actually end this fight real quick. Right, we'll do a quick little dashy dash. Go right here. Yep. Goodbye. Okay. So there we go. We got ourselves a new alpha, which is cool, but once again, not exactly the outcome we were looking for. It works, but kind of sucks. We're going to go ahead and give this alpha a saddlebag and give this wolf a saddlebag just so we have the carrying capacity to get us back to town, and I think we're good to go. All right, so we're going to continuously grind. Well, I guess this is still a level 5 area, regardless, right? So we're not going to really have the ability for us to, man, critical. Now that we actually have the critical hit scaling, this is nice. Boom, cool. Okay, so we should be, for the most part, at least somewhat stable now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 animals. We have 3 wolves. 3 wolves and 2 bears is, I think, our limit, right? So if we can get at least 1 ferocious or start swapping some of these wolves out for ferocious wolves and then get another ferocious bear, I think we'll be good. To at least attempt to take on either Kagall or start pushing through Vertruce stuff. To an extent, right? We do not have an apothecary here, so that means, God, I hate Vertruce and Marheim simply because you don't get the ability to heal easily from just money. You have to craft everything. But then again, Ludern's even worse because you can't even repair armor. But right now, we don't really use armor, so each region's got its own perks and drawbacks, right? That was the wrong button. Don't want to go there. We are going to take a quick rest and go do. We can take a look at one more hunting thing, right, from Arnius, and then after that we're gonna be done for the stream tonight. So that should be fine. Let's. Is there anything here that we need to sell? Like, we're actually getting really close on encumbrance, and that's just because I never put any of my shit back. So let's go ahead and put all of our shit back. Like, we don't need to be carrying this much iron and leather and wood and all this stuff. We do not need this. Now, the rope, we do need the rope. I will gladly keep all the rope. But everything else, no, we don't need it. We will keep the food just so we can eat in the off chance that we need it. But otherwise, we're kind of just, you know.
Now you just have to pay.
That's the wrong person. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. There is hemp there. I did not see that correctly. And do we have any hemp just sitting around the campsite? Nope. All right.
This crook has been screaming.
One last hunt. One last hunt. I want to see what they. I really want to just see what the wolves and the boars do. I want to see what all the ferocious animal archetypes do, right? Because they're going to be there's definitely some unique mechanics for them, right? So I want them. I want to see what they got. Okay. Is there another thing for me to grab here? No. Am I wrong? Or does it just not respawn yet? I don't know. Seems kind of sketchy. It might be wrong. I might be wrong, and I'm okay with that. I would actually be more appreciative if I am wrong. Do I want this? Do I want to fight these guys? Kind of do. I want to end on like one more fight. We're a little past standard hours, but I want to end on one more fight. Give me one more fight. I would like to end on a positive note where we're actually getting more units, though. I'd like to get us a nice, like, capture. I'd love to get us a nice little capture. But it does not look like that's going to be the case. So we can go to, where do we need to go? Additional content, the Beast Hunt, into the Wildlands of Briga to learn more. Okay. Old Customs Post, location defended, Arthur's Tomb, Skelmar Invasion. We have so much crap that we can do that we have not just done. Like, there's so much stuff to do. Okay. And we really could use, I really want to just get at least another bear. And yeah, we'll take on the level 5 group here, take him out. Hopefully nobody dies, and then we'll be fine. And we'll call it a night. And at least we completed one of the stories. And then, you know what? Next, we'll probably stream Wartales again next weekend. And then we'll do, see if we can wipe out Kagal. I want to take on Kagal if we can. I think we can. This should be a fairly simple fight. I'm probably going to be overthinking it, to be honest. Bomber, Raider, Henchman. There's a Raider up here. There's a Saboteur over here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be overthinking this, aren't I? Yep. We should be fine. Should be fine. I'm going straight in here, and I'm locking down a bomber. Let's go. And right onto the bear, aren't we? Yep. Yep, I picked the wrong bomber. I picked the wrong fucking bomber. That's happy. That's that should apply bleed. That did not apply bleed. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's because he had some armor, and it's not just whenever you do HP damage. Got it. You have to have the full damage. There we go. There's a bleed. One kill. Ooh, 2 kill. Cool. Yeah, no. We don't need to do anything else. We can just leave Osbius here. They'll be fine. And then we watch the bear go do bear things. Bear do bear things. Bear do big scary bear things. Yes. And what's scarier than a bear doing bear things? A fire bear doing fire bear things. Yes. Now, I kind of wish that the bear wasn't taking damage from the fire, but the fire bear do fire bear things. It's okay. Everything's fine. He's got enough HP. He can survive a few turns for this, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm not worried. Are you worried? Okay, well, one of these guys is about to hit something. Don't know what, but something's happening. Goodbye. Did I guess right? I did not guess right, but that's okay, because guess what? We get another try. We guessed right that time. Don't you worry, guys. We got it. Easy peasy. I'm not even worried. Okay. Okay, and Arnius, you're just gonna come up here, and you're already lit on fire. Just come up here and light these guys on fire real quick, and we should be good. Kill him. No, they don't get to run. They do not get to run. They're dead. That is what's gonna happen here. You applied burning to both of them. Congratulations. All of our units now are now on fire. Everyone is on fire. Everything is on fire. This is glorious. A glorious, glorious day. Oh my lord. Look at this. So stupid. Oh, I want this last kill. I want this last kill so much. This saboteur is going to feel it. He's going to feel it right here. Boom. And magically everyone's going to be put out of fire. But it's okay. I really wanted that fire. I wanted that kill. All right. And we're gonna sleep, and then I want to see if this is somehow related. Okay, hold up. We're gonna take some of this off. We're gonna put all that on. I'm gonna take one of these, and then we're gonna eat one more. Okay, cool. Just a bunch of raw meat and some cheesy macarons. Yes. Is there another hunt here? No. No? Okay, my theories are wrong. My theories are wrong. Now I gotta go figure out where the fucking other hunts are. Great. Okay, cool. Anyway, guys, that is all we got for tonight. I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. We are going to be back next Friday, and we'll play some more Wartales, because this hunting DLC actually kind of makes the current run a little bit more enjoyable, simply because I have something to actively grind for to make these animals better. And by make them better, I mean just replace them with better units, right? But anyway, guys, that is all we got tonight. Thanks again for coming and hanging out, and we will be back in a week. Until next time, have a good one.